Boom! Hey everybody! Woohoo! It's Friday. Wow, we made it to another week. I feel a lot better this week than I did last week, I tell you. And also as well, so the cold's completely gone. I mean, that's a thing of the past. It really is. What I will say is the old back's still giving me some major jip, but don't worry. Don't worry. I'm all strapped up. I really am. I've had a little bit of physio this week. I've had a massage. That's a sports massage, which kind of made me feel worse than what it was before I went in. And now I got some. It's called K-tape. Physio tape or something like that. Anyway, so I got some today. I got it off Amazon, like, you know, same day delivery and all that. Paid the extra £2 for it and got that. And it's kind of working. I quite like it. And the reason I'm bracing myself is because for some ridiculous coincidence, it's kind of worked out that I'm going to be doing 3 streams in the course of 4 days. First of all, obviously doing London Calling 247. Thank you for having me for that amount. Oh my God, we really are approaching 250, like you wouldn't believe. Woo! And also as well, tomorrow I'm going to be doing what will be, roughly speaking, a 12-hour stream. It's quite a cool one, actually, because it's sponsored by Blocks Magazine. Why is it sponsored by Blocks Magazine? Well, they gave me the set, which is the Lego Disney Hocus Pocus set. And they've also given us a couple of prizes as well in the form of these here. What would you call them? Big skeleton head containers. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. So we've got a couple of those to give away during the stream. And it's going to be really cool. Going to be the panel's going to be, I wouldn't say it packed. I mean, on paper, it looks like it's going to be packed, but I'm going to be doing it for 12 hours. So I think most people will be joining me for like 2-3 hours. I think Gaz is going to be joining me for a big chunk of it. I think Lauren will be joining me for a big chunk of it as well. It won't be any more than 12 hours because I think YouTube gets a bit funny, a bit arky if you kind of go over 12 hours. So it's going to be today probably the longest stream I've ever done. It's 2,500 pieces. I've kind of calculated, like one does, that as long as I keep it to around 200, 250, I should be able to finish it off in roughly 12 hours. It depends really how much I end up nattering for. It really does. Now, talking of saving a few quid and stuff like that, my God, we have had some brilliant sales on this week. We really have. This week alone, I think I bought 2 sets, right? And they're not even extremely expensive sets. Not in the sense that they're certainly not like an X-Mansion or something like that, and certainly not a Rivendell. But they're 2 sets I got. I got the Black Falcon, and I got the Onyx Cinder, which I'll be building on something like December the 2nd, something like that, just before the TV series airs. And, well, I bought those because I got the Black Falcon for £80, and it retails for 160 quid. And then I got the Onyx Cinder for £62. I mean, that cost me a £10 in postage, but it was still like 47% off. We haven't even touched November, let alone Black Friday yet. So it's quite bizarre. It does make you wonder what's going on. But anyway, that was down to Game. Also, other retailers that were doing it were Sports Direct and, who's the other one? House of Fraser. And of course, they're all part of the same, they all kind of come under the same umbrella. So look out for those deals. I think this Black Friday potentially will be an absolute humdinger. I've still got a couple of sets that I'm looking out for. The El Dorado Fortress. So if anyone ever sees those going on the cheap, let me know. I know Very are doing good deals at the moment as well. But these are all kind of very UK focused retailers. So anyway, I hope everybody in America gets some good deals as well. I really, really do. Otherwise, we've got some new Lego sets coming our way this week. In particular, one that I think is absolutely gorgeous. I really do. It's the Botanical Gardens. And I'm slightly frustrated with it because of the time of year that they've decided to bring it out. I'm going to find it hard to believe that we're going to get, in all honesty, the modular this year, only because they seem to be really pushing the rhetoric that it is a modular style building, even though you can't connect it to other buildings. I don't see that really being as the modular thing. I thought the modular is more in the design style of the structure, not necessarily the fact that it connects to other buildings. So I'm not sure. Time will tell. If we know, we're going to know in the next couple of weeks or not. X-Mansion, well, I'm going to be intrigued later. I might ask the panel, actually, which do they prefer out of the two? My heart really is with the botanicals, the botanical garden, really, the Lego ideas. I think the designer's done a really good job. I really do. I like the fact that he's put his sig fig in it as well. That kind of makes me laugh. And if memory serves me correct, I'm pretty sure it's the same designer of the museum. Which, of course, we got back in December of 2023. Seems like a long time ago now, doesn't it? Anyway, folks, what have we got going on out there as well? So we've got a survey running, actually, talking to botanicals. When it comes to botanical gardens, which is your favourite? The Friends Botanical Garden, which does get a very good shout-out. Now, I've seen one or two reviews of it. I've got to be honest, one of my favourites is definitely Tiago's. I think he does a really good job on that. And also, the Friends Botanical Garden set does feature in that as well. Gives it a good shout. He really does. Ideas, the Botanical Garden, 41%. People are really liking that. The original one, people are very much liking as well, 24%. Or just all three together, 21%. That's very high. That really is. Keep the thumbs up coming as well, folks. If you're just popping in, please do check out the chat. Everybody, as always, who is in the panel tonight, you will find all the details down in the description below. Also, as well, we're going to be taking a look at a new set that's just kind of just come on everybody's radar. It's called the Magic of Play. Interestingly, I haven't seen anything about it at all, other than a little bit on Jay's Brick blog. There's a couple of videos floating around about it, and they're just basically saying it's a great set, but we're never ever going to get it, which is a bit of a shame actually, because it's got something in particular about it that I think Gaz, of all people on the panel, are going to really, really like about it. We've got that new gift we purchased as well. It's set 40698, Books on My Passion. Now, intriguingly, these gift with purchases are going to be available come November the 1st. There's one as well for the Botanical Garden. Frustratingly, though, I'm probably not going to get that. And, of course, everyone's getting their emails now. The Bricklink Designer Program series. I think it's series 2. Shipping. So no doubt I'll be streaming and building Brick Cross anytime soon, probably in the next few weeks or something like that. It's a wonderful set. Can't wait to build that. We've got a new PMQ this week as well from the Ministry of Making. James, who's actually going to be on again next week. I say on again, he's never been on full stop. But he will be doing a PMQ today. It's quite an interesting one, actually. Definitely stick around for that. We've got a new mock the week as well coming up from Gaz. I haven't actually asked him who he actually is, who's going to be featuring. So time will tell. Of course, we've got your Lego pictures as well. So we've got some really, really cool ones. Now, if anyone sent me any pictures in the last 30 minutes, there's no chance they're going to be on tonight. But don't worry, they will be on next week. Of course, we've got Bean Boozled, and of course, we'll be checking out the results of the survey as well. So let's say hello to a few of you peeps out there, because without you peeps, of course, there is no London Calling. There really isn't. You guys and girls out there are what make up London Calling. Now, the intriguing thing about my stream tomorrow is that I'm going to be kicking off at 12 noon, which is what quite a cool time, because it is quite early in America. Obviously, it's going to be like 7 a.m. out there, or at least on the East Coast anyway. But all my friends in Australia, they're still going to be up in New Zealand. So they're going to get like a sort of double dose of me this kind of Saturday for them anyway. No, what's it? Anyway, let's say hello to a few peeps that are out there at the moment. We've got Chris, Sir Separated Chalice, saying evening all. Jake Studs as well. He's going to be in on the panel tonight. Coaster Bricks as well. Emily, she's out there. She was out this week. I saw that picture that you posted up on Instagram earlier this week. Very nice too, Emily. Minifig Nix as well. He sent me some pictures through this week, which look very, very good. Real Lego as well, I have you know. Salexcape is out there as well. Hello there. Greetings from the Netherlands. Good to see you, my friend. Mav Bricks is out there as always. Always gives me lots of love over there on Instagram too, which I always appreciate. So thank you so much for that, Mav. Who else we got out there? Everyone's a bit chitty-chatty. We've got Polar Bricks as well saying hello to everybody. I think I get that on for a little while too long as well on the intro, but it's funny. Bright Switch Brick, she's going to be on tomorrow. She doesn't ever seem to go to sleep. I'll be intrigued to know what time Lauren's thinking of joining us tomorrow. But really, it's kind of like a bit of a free for all, folks. And there we go. Do you like my modification to the telephone? I'm not joking, folks. I accidentally smashed it about a month ago. I dropped it. and it did not survive the drop test. So I wanted to bring it down here. It's very London orientated. You know, it kind of goes with brand. And I thought, well, it's actually quite good with the old horns on it as well. But I'll have to buy those tomorrow because obviously tomorrow is, well, it's a bit of a Halloween stream. It really is. You know it. Where else are we going? Let's go down here. We've got BKM Slam out there as well. Hey, BKM Slam. Good to see you, my friend. I think you may have just sent me an email. BKM Slam, can you do me a favour? Can you resend it? I may have accidentally deleted it. If you don't mind, if you can, I'd be super grateful. And I will try and show them tonight, I promise. Polar Bricks is out there saying, boom, good to see you, mate. Brick Babe. Now, Brick Babe, I hope you are taking it easy. I've been dropping her a few messages this week. I've been dropping a few messages to a few people this week, actually. It's been one of those weird weeks, weird and wonderful. Brick Babe, hope you are feeling good in yourself. Very important that you take it easy. Put your feet up. This is what my granddad used to say when you got to take it easy. And you deserve to take it easy. Be good to yourself, Brick Babe. Of course, and stay tuned for the rest of the stream as well. Happy Friday to you all. Good to see you. Hopefully as well, Lenny. We'll see you tuned in tomorrow as well, because you should be not too far away from your TV screen. What else we got going on out there? We've got Pink Wheels out there as well. Meredith's going to be coming on soon. I think she's coming on next week as it happens. Happy Friday, y'all. I really can't do the American thing. I really can't. Not the y'all thing anyway. I'm going to have to get Lauren to sort of teach me that or something like that, I think. Coaster Bricks is saying, hello, KO. Hope your headache has gone, which of course means KO's out there. I'll tell you who else is out there as well. I've seen loads of him recently. 2K folks, Dan and Simon. Happy Friday. Where has the week got? I know. I mean, it only seems like literally 2 days ago, we were together on Sunday night. Oh my God, the weather last weekend, it was horrific. As soon as we went into London on Sunday night, it's a beautiful, beautiful evening. It really was. Caffeine only works for 4 hours. I could do 12 hours. Yeah, that's it. Tea. It's going to be tea for me. That's saying I've got black coffee with me right here. All in, baby. Oh, she's in. She's going to be in for the start. My God. Lauren, 7 a.m. your time. Blimey. Lauren, if you're here at 7 a.m. or your time, I'm going to be super impressed. I've got to try and rein it in as well tonight, folks, because I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming. So just so you know as well, so Monday I'm going to be doing a stream. Probably with Gaz. It's going to be kicking off at 8 a.m. And basically, I got a really good deal on the X-Jet. I couldn't believe that as well. I got that at like 50% off. So I just bought it because I thought, well, next week, or the end of next week anyway, because next week being the 1st of November, just missing Halloween by 24 hours. It's going to be November the 1st. Oh my God, we're going to be like thinking, my God, we literally, this time next week, we'll be saying, next month is Christmas. And then it's the new year. God knows what's going to be going on. But anyway, it's going to be fun. Bunny Bricks, good to see you out there as well. I did watch a little bit of your stream last night, Maxine, whilst I was setting up. Thursdays, wow, I'm always getting set up for London Calling. And, of course, my stream for tomorrow as well. Paboo's out there as well. Good to see you, Paboo. Yes, it is. Same designer. There we go. Yeah, I know. It's the beard thing he's got. I think he put his sig fig into the museum as well. And I think it was the window cleaner in that. There we go. Very good. Just watched Tiago's review of the new Botanical Garden. Same issue after watching his Santa's post office review. Didn't want it before. Now I do. Damn you, Tiago. Yeah, I want it more. I think it's a much better set than the X-Men mansion. I really do. Certainly my preference. I will get both. But it's just a case of when. What's happening, everyone? We've got Brickstein out there from New Zealand as well. Great to see you, my friend. Hope the jet lag. What's the jet lag been like? It must have been horrific. Anyway, it was great to see you a couple of weeks ago. Those 2 evenings. It was really good fun. Mitty's out there as well. Mitty, what am I going to do? West Ham. They're absolutely rubbish at the moment. I think you boys did really well last week. If I remember rightly, I think you beat Liverpool. Or was it Arsenal? I know it was a big one anyway. There we go. Books, says Bright Switch Bricks. I don't know what she's talking about, but anyway, sounds good. Joel Bricks is out there as well. I think we're there. Mushroom House arrives Monday. Now, because I'm in London, I don't know if I think it's probably because I'm in London, or maybe I'm just near a distribution centre. If people get them on Monday, I generally get them on Saturday. A day in front. Oh, look, I've got a dragonfly in here. This is fun. There we go. There you go. Over there. There was a load of them kind of queued up as I was getting in here tonight because it's pitch black out there. It really is. And I thought one's bound to get in here. And one did. Anyway, luckily, they don't bother me. OBS is out there as well. One Brickstad. He's going to be in tomorrow on the stream as well. Looking forward to that. Lots of love out there from Bonnie Bricks. Lego Team B's out there as well. Team B. Chris, Justine, you're going to get me twice in one day. That is ridiculous, isn't it? Love the time zone thing. I really, really do. Right, I think we're nearly there. There he is. I was wondering where he was. OBS. Now, just give you a little update, folks, as well, as to what services we've been kind of using to do streaming. I'm still going to be continuing with StreamYards, only because I was going to cancel it the other day, and StreamYards, literally at the last second, came back to me and said, we'll give you a 40% discount. So if anyone's got any annual, how can I put it, annual subscriptions with StreamYards, and you're not impressed with the amount of money that they're charging at the moment, because it's like literally mine went up like 120%. The last second they might offer you a 40% discount. I don't know if that's going to be the same for everyone, but they certainly said it was okay for me. So there we go. I'm with StreamYards for another year, but honestly, I might even jump ship altogether and go down the OBS route. X-Men Mansion Now, someone has pointed out, it could be changed to a courthouse from Back to the Future. Yeah, that was one of the first time I ever saw it, actually. It's the first thing I thought. I can confirm jet lag has been truly horrific. Yeah, it is. It is only because you're literally the other side of the planet, mate. It really is. I couldn't think of any worse. It's normally bad for me when I come back from America. Asia's not too bad, but when you're going back the opposite direction, yeah, it's a bit rough. It really is. Anyway, we've got down to the bottom. So, like I always say, folks, please do give the stream a thumbs up. It just lets people know we're here, we're alive, we're kicking, we're doing something in the AFOL community. Everybody's going to be in the panel tonight. Check all their details out. You'll find them all down in the description below. You can listen back over on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and even Amazon as well. You'll find me in all those good places. Clicking Cliff's out there. Good to see you, mate. I hope you've had a top week, and I certainly hope this gentleman out there as well has had a top week as well. I'm already ordering things and buying things this week, right? Whereby I'm not even going to bother getting them posted over to me. I'm just going to pick them up next year when I go to Brickworld Chicago. What can I say? I'll tell you what I can say. What can I say? We need to start getting a few people on. Check out the survey, folks. I got 37 votes on there. Let's try and get to 50 votes, shall we? Let's try and get to 50 thumbs up as well. Anyway, I get to do things slightly different tonight. Let's bring in a couple of the peeps that always come on. The girl that always gives the best thumbs up in the YouTube Lego community is, of course, our good friends Carrie and Ian, and the slightly unsuspecting looking, constantly sitting on his cats or accidentally kicking them, or maybe even standing on them or something like that. It is, of course, our good friend Gaza. Hello, Gaz. Meow, meow. How's it going? Well, starting to meows. Carrie, how you been?
Not bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. Carrie, you look like you just got out of the shower. What's going on?
I did just get out of the shower, yeah. I was trying to get everything done beforehand. We've got an early start today, so thought I'd have a shower.
An early start. What's an early start for Carrie? 6 o'clock? You every day, isn't it? 6 o'clock?
Well, that is a normal early start, but we've got to be at the Lego store for 9 a.m. tomorrow. So
9 a.m. Oh, yeah, because Carrie... Whoa, hold on a minute. Why you got to go to the Lego store for 9 a.m. tomorrow?
I have made a build for the showcase. You know, the little holes in that you have custom builds in the Lego store. So I'm go
we're still talking about Lego stores here. My mind just wandered terribly for a moment. Same place as Gaz's went to. Yeah.
Maybe do they have a showcase in London? I don't remember seeing one.
I think London is just one big showcase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't think they do, though. They definitely do in Stratford. And Westfield's over in Shepherd's Bush. But yeah, Shepherd's Bush, Monty Penner. But yeah, has anyone ever seen a Shepherd's Bush anyway as well? Just throw that one out. That's bizarre. But anyway,
there are lots of fields out here.
Carrie might have, I don't know. But yeah, it's what are you eating as well, Carrie? What are you eating? She's laughing and literally trying not to spit something out as well.
Yeah, we've got pistachios.
Pistachio.
Nuts, yeah.
Hold on, that doesn't make them taste any better, does it? Just eating pistachios, does it?
Pistachio.
Pistachios taste.
Oh, she got the word wrong. She got the word wrong. She mispronounced it. I love it.
My friend says pistachios, and then I can't.
Splish
it's her fault. She put that in my head. Yeah, pistachios.
I think that's quite cute. I think it's rather charming, don't you? So anyway, before we move on and ask Gaz how he is, what's the scores on the floors, Ian? I nearly burped then. Did you hear that?
It's got better than it was early on in the week.
Yeah.
I'll give it.
I was mocking. I made a mess, and then I tidied
Yeah.
it.
I'll give
That's
it a
how you meant to
5.
do it.
That's how you meant to do.
I'll give it
Absolutely.
5, that's good.
5?
Yeah.
What's the after? Oh, I know it's to do with them having an early night tonight. That's what that is, guys. That's totally down to it. That's strategy for you, Ian. That's what happens when you've been married for 15 years. Is it 15 years you two have been married?
13.
Yeah.
That's it. I wasn't far out. That wasn't a bad little guess, actually. That wasn't a bad little guess as well. We've got Brickspace out there as well saying, hello there. Good to see you, Brickspace. Hope you're all good. Bricksaplorum as well. Trevor's out there as well. King Oldendorf. Bricksaplorum, I've been messaging you today. I say you. It was Brickmania Chicago. My God, they're Brickmania's take on space. Their new one that's coming out looks really good.
Very good.
I'm going to have to get Trevor to send me some pictures of that when he gets it in stock, because hopefully they'll build it and put it out on show. I'm going to try and get someone to buy one for me, and I'll pick it up in I go over in June. There's going to be another one. I think it's like £110, and it's basically a space rover, but it's kind of a slightly reimagined one with a Brickmania figure. Looks really good. I love it. I really do. Gaz, and like I say, well, Gaz, you saw it as well, didn't you? What did you think of it?
It was quite cool. It's like I don't know if you've seen the film Moon by I can't remember the director of it now, but anyway, it's a really good film with Sam Rockwell in it. But it's kind of like that. It's like really sort of a nice sort of chunky lunar explorer. It's really, really cool looking.
Yeah,
really
I do like it. I'm gonna have to get Trevor. When you get it in stock, do me a favour. Take some pictures of the packaging. Send it to me. I'm going to do a live stream of that, the one I bought over there. Honestly, folks, I cannot wait to build it. But yeah, well, just keep getting stuff going. That's one of the reasons I'm not going to possibly get the Botanical Garden set. I think it's going to be one of the sets of the year. But my schedule is kind of forbidding me to actually buy it right at this moment, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's face it, because we got some seriously good sets, especially after watching last week's London Calling. Some seriously good sets that are retiring. What was he saying? He says, I have good news. I'm going to be attending Brickworld for the full convention Wednesday through to Sunday. Yes, brilliant. That's phenomenal. That's really good to know. Okay, Trevor, we'll have to get you on here then. We will to chat about that. To have Brickmain on here. I want to get Trevor on here, and I want to get Shy Time is My Time on here as well. Those two will just, as we like to say in the AFOL community. I think you said AFU community then. Who's that? They just click. What can I say? But yeah, he's saying, what he says, yeah, Greg, I will get you pics for sure. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. I love it. I really do. And it's real proper Lego as well. Just kind of reimagined. Think classic space. Think what if. So, guys, how you doing, mate, my friend? Are you okay?
Yeah. All good. Busy week, non-Lego.
Yeah, what happened to you? You didn't stream this Wednesday. I was going to do a little bit of work, and I thought, Gaz will be on now, and I was like, where is he?
Yeah, no, I've done a training course for the first 3 days this week.
Was that first aid or something like that, Gaz? Was it first aid?
No, that was the week before. No, this one was shipping dangerous goods by air. So that's all different chemicals and stuff.
Oh, right.
So it's just we want to work out what you can put in the same box as each other in case this reacts with that, and then you've got to separate them out. You've got to work out these what they call Q values to make sure it doesn't go over that, because if it exceeds that, it's over the dangerous goods limit. Whether it can go in a cargo hold, yeah, I know. Just saying. So 3 days of that, but also then an hour and a half drive there, hour and a half drive back every day across country as well, which is fun because it was foggy. Same.
You are such a middle-aged man, Gaz. Honestly, you really are.
There was free food, though. Free food.
Oh, yeah.
No way. He got free food and he's moaning about it. Gaz, what was the food?
No, I'm not moaning about the food, unlike the trainer who's complaining about his food. No, it's good food. But the trouble is, well, it was big food. So, like post-Christmas dinner when you just want to have a nap. In a training course, and you had all this food and you just want to have a nap is not a good thing. So.
Dude, I talking to Christmas. I've already been invited to 2 Christmas parties this year.
You said the same word.
I don't know. Did I? 2 Christmas parties in the first week of December. Bring it on. That's what I could say. Anyway, so Gaz
Shocking.
is all right. Well, I tell you what, Carrie, seeing as you're a beautiful lady, where would you like to go first? We have got, I forget where he lives actually. I'm going to say Bournemouth because I remember it was full of old people. Or we can go to Germany, or we could go to Canada. Where would you like to go?
I'm going to Germany, please.
Okay, oh, there wasn't even anything. Any particular reason why you want to go to
Nope.
Germany and not Bournemouth or Canada?
Because she's lovely.
Oh, because she's lovely.
She's
There we go.
lovely.
There must be a check in the post or something like that. Generation thing, folks. If you don't know what a check is, Google it. It's got nothing to do with Czechoslovakia. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, this bigger it is, of course, our good friend from On Deutschland, Schneeben, Schlacken, Schlucken. Say no more. Lady McBrick. Hello.
Guten Abend.
How you doing, Lady McBrick?
I am well. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. What have you got on the back of your chair? It looks like some sort of strange incarnation of a hot water bottle.
No. It's my good friend Nick. Nearly
Nick?
headless Nick.
Oh, I thought it looked a bit like John Cleese.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what have you got on your torso as well? Was it Star Trek or something? On your torso? Not that torso, though,
Oh,
your
no.
torso.
Oh no, mine. That is
Stark.
Stark Industries. Like
Yes, you know what I think would be a really good idea, right? Is if you could slightly change that and change it from Stark to Starkers, because that means something quite different, doesn't it?
Well, you could do.
You could do. I'm up for that. Starkers. Again, Google it, folks. Honestly, the things you can learn on this. Don't bother with AI. Just Google it.
No,
as
Um,
long as you're not going for stalkers.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
stalkers. That's true. That's true. And what's with the? I'm intrigued. So with the straps, the strings. Why'd you tuck them in? Is that a German fashion statement thing?
No, I was eating soup before, and I was.
Are you, Nicole? Again, another middle-aged person. We'll keep the middle-aged people down below, shall we, folks? I try not to be. Are you one of these people that stuffs tissues up their arms just there? Are you one of those?
Not yet. I'm
Oh.
not there yet. But I was eating, and I was worried that I was dipping into the soup, so I was
What?
uncomfortable. Oh,
What
I hear what you mean.
soup was it though?
Oh, yeah,
tomato
what's-
soup. Could you have
Oh.
imagined if they?
Oh yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want that. Yeah, a bit of nightmare. That would be an absolute nightmare. If anyone's got any special suggestions on how to refinedly eat their dinners, do let us know. Anyway, Nicole, good to have you here, all the way from Essex. Where would you like to go next? We can go Bournemouth, or was it Whitby? I can't remember. I just remember it was just full of RAPs and Jake basically. I think he lives in a retirement home, which is the only reason I can think it must be Bournemouth or Whitby. Is it Whitby? They all go. Gaz, where all the Wombles go?
Wombles, they're in Wimbledon Common, aren't they?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Wombles. You know, old people. Where do they end up going?
Holborn.
Whitby? Is it Whitby? That's not a million miles away from the
I
Brickworks,
thought it's
actually.
Christchurch or something.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Soup straw. Maybe you need to get one of those, Nicole. There you go.
Yes, next time.
Soup have a straw. That's a weird thing. All right, then.
As long as you are not drinking your beer with a straw.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't. I don't drink beer anyway.
Strawpedo. That's what it's called.
Oh, there we go. All right, where would you like to go then, Nicole? We got, like I said, we got. We say Bournemouth, or we can go Canada. Where would you like to go? International. Well, both
I would
international
say-
for you, actually.
Yeah, a Bournemouth.
And you want to go
Just
Bournemouth?
because, yeah, I want to say Bournemouth.
Sorry, how did you say Bournemouth?
Bournemouth. What? How do you pronounce it?
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. What is it that I say?
You sound like a dog barking or something. It's like, woof, or something like that. Woof. It's Bournemouth, actually. Oh, here we go. Carrie, you're good with linguistics, even when you got your mouth full of nuts. Can you, oh, she's losing it now.
Who's not
Anyone listening back, she really has got a mouthful of nuts. That's all
I
I'm going to
don't.
say.
I've got jelly tots now.
Oh, boy, Carrie. I laugh. It's getting out of hand, she is. Carrie, can you help linguistically show Lady McBrick how to say Bournemouth? Or am I saying it wrong?
Bournemouth. Yeah.
Bournemouth. There we go.
Bournemouth.
Not mouth.
It's,
Bournemouth.
it's the mouth bit. It doesn't sound.
It's not. It's her Essex accents coming through. That's what it is.
It is. Yeah, it is the Essex accent. All right, where would you like to go? So you got Bournemouth, you got Canada. You don't want to go Canada. You want to go to a place that you can just barely pronounce. Yeah.
I have a feeling that Canada is the safest option.
Well, Canada. Yeah, you can definitely say that. So where would you like to go? To
Canada.
a place that's unpronounceable. Never thought I'd ever say that about Bournemouth. Or you want to go Canada?
Canada.
Oh, you want to go Canada? Can I say? It's as good a reason as any. Anyway, this guy's got some news, folks. He's going to be one of these. He's going to be the next Bricklink Mark II. It is, of course, the Brickin' Brood, a.k.a. Andrew. Hello, mate.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Thanks for that intro. Yes, I just launched my site a couple of days ago. So brickandbrood.com. Soon you'll be able to get cool shirts like this as well on there. We'll see. Just one thing at a time here. I got a bunch of new sets on there, about 300, and I have about 150 more used sets that I have to just get pictures ready for, and then they'll be up on the website. And then potentially some merch as well, like I just mentioned. So yeah, it's going good.
Wow,
I'm excited.
phenomenal.
I completely misunderstood what you're saying for a second. When you said you lost your
Sight.
sight, I was
That's what
like,
I thought.
oh my God, are you all right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought. He had his eyes dilated or
Yeah.
something. You know, has he got a stick or something now? I don't know.
Oh, no, sorry. I missed it. No.
Let's get him one of those brow sets for Christmas or something. You know, it's one of those things. Anyway, probably you can sell them now. Anyway, Brick and Brew, good to have you here. Looking forward to hearing your adventures and how that all came to be. So by default, then, lastly, we can go to the retirement place in the UK. Otherwise known as, I'm pretty sure maybe he doesn't live in Bournemouth. Maybe it's somewhere else that I think. All I can remember is an older person's thing. But anyway, let's bring him in, shall we? He's, of course, the man of the moment. I'm trying to think of something funny to say about Bournemouth, but it's not coming to me. All I can say is, I reckon it's got a lovely beach, don't you? Anyway, I'll let you lot out there, certainly those that are watching this anyway, be the judge of that. He's, of course, our good friend from over in Twitch, Jake Studs. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How's it going? Look at that.
Good,
Bournemouth
very
looks lovely
much.
out there.
As requested, Bournemouth Beach, which I'm not
Lovely.
live from, but here we go, just for you, since your geography is horrendous.
It is. Actually, I've got to be honest. It looks a bit like Margate, in all honesty. Is
There's
it
a
sure it's not
Bournemouth
Margate?
Beach. That's Bournemouth
it?
Pier.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
Bournemouth
definitely
Pier?
It's got very
Bournemouth.
steep sort of hills, haven't it? Cliff even.
Yeah.
The rolling hills of Bournemouth. I haven't heard that one before, guys.
Anyway, I'm not from Bournemouth, but I was actually from near Bournemouth. I come from Weymouth originally, in Dorset.
Weymouth.
So,
I knew it was
Weymouth.
something mouth. But
But
where is it you actually do
this is
live
still
now?
not the location of where I am.
I know. Where is it though? Where is it? Is it? I remember. Is it somewhere
It's the
slightly
wrong
more north?
side of the M25. That's all the internet needs to know.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. I thought it must be. I'm just trying to think, Derby or something like that. Anyway,
Ew.
Ew.
I have
he does look like he could be from
some
Derby.
respect for myself. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Hello, I'm
Derby.
Derby.
God, you might as well just say I'm from Cov. Ew.
Cov, where's Cov? I don't even know where Cov's from. Where's that? Ian? Is that
Coventry.
Oh, Coventry. Blimey, there we go. He can't stop laughing. He's put nuts in his mouth. They're like laughing nuts or
Yeah,
something like that, Ian.
They don't rate Coventry from where he's from.
Or Derby.
Yeah.
Really? Hold on a minute.
Even people from Derby and Coventry don't rate Derby and Coventry. They all say
Really?
they're from Milton Keynes or from Nottingham. And even
Really?
those
Yeah, yeah,
places I
Chris.
still wouldn't rate.
Coventry University doesn't even want to be associated with Coventry. I mean, that's how bad it gets.
Oh my
To be
life.
fair, neither does Bournemouth University. Bournemouth University's in Poole.
Oh yeah, or Ringwood. I know Ringwood. There's a place called Ringwood near there. It's bizarre. Why would I remember such a thing? I don't know.
We all know the reason why you'd remember the word Ringwood, because it sounds almost like medically funny.
I guess it does. Yeah, medically bad for if you're a piece of wood though, because you get ringworm or something like that. That could be dodgy, can't it? Imagine ringworm being a thing that humans could get. Oh my god. Anyway, let's go around the panel, see how everybody is. Now we're recovering from wood rotting diseases. Lady McBrick, how you been? What you been up to?
I am very, very well. I had a bit of an adventurous week. One camera died on me, which left me with one camera. Then I replaced it. All of a sudden, now I have 3 cameras because the other one was brought back to life somehow. Now I'm having 3 cameras. I don't know. Yeah, a bit of an adventure, but now I'm streaming with 3 cameras.
Oh, are you?
Whenever you see me, you can see me from all kinds of angles.
what sort of angles? Like from above, below, and what's all this with PDF stuff? I keep seeing there's 2 people. I think you and I think it's Bonnie Bricks. You do this thing with the PDFs. What's all that about? Tell me about that.
I thought that it might be fun if you see me build something that you can follow the instructions as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. But how often do you turn the pages in the? That's the only thing. Because every time I get this a bit with Bonnie as well when when I watch her build streams. I'm watching it for 45 minutes and then I remind myself, hold on a minute, this is a build stream. There's not much building going on here. The same with you, Nicole. How's your building speed coming along with it all?
Well, the experience is the center of my streams.
And that's why you stream on Twitch, because it's about community and experience and all the fun stuff of Twitch world.
Oh yeah, it's all the fun stuff of looking at a page of a PDF for like 20 odd minutes. Ecstatic excitement is on the edge of your seat stuff. I love it. But anyway, are you enjoying all the streaming? Why 3 cameras? Tell me what these angles of the 3 cameras are.
Well, theoretically, I only want 2 cameras. One for my pretty face, the other one for the the building that's not taking place on the table. But since the camera that I thought I had killed came back to life, now I have 3 cameras. And why not make use of 3 cameras if you have them?
I used to put one up here actually, and then if you look back at it, you see things that I'm writing about people and stuff like that, little memory things that maybe shouldn't necessarily be streamed. But
that you're slagging us off camera, have you?
Yeah. Jake, he's a right. Yeah, that's it. Or trying to write down where people live, maybe, or something like that. Remind myself, like Bournemouth. But anyway,
Christmas, I'm going to get you a Lego map so you can start sticking people's sig.
Give me the world map. Give me the world map. So Lady Brick, she's doing okay. She's got 3 cameras. One occasionally works and seems to tease her on the live streams. You got almost headless Nick behind her as well, doing okay as well, which is nice. There we go. Where should we go next? Well, let's go to Canada next. Brick and Brood. What are you building? Is actually
working on one of the speed champions. I'm not even sure. McLaren, I believe, is what it is.
Was it McLaren?
My son started it and he left it on my table here, so I thought I'd give it a finish before I start. I have this one ready to go.
Oh, I built that a few weeks ago. It's great. That is a really good little set. It's brilliant. It's a really good little set. Yeah, I keep meaning to write the review. I was just going to do a post review on it or something like that, and it was. I've just not got round to it yet. I was ill. And I've still got to write the Burrows review. I've still got that to do. But I just keep throwing live streams at myself. It's a thing. It really is. We've got Matt Malish out there. Matt, good to see you, my friend. Anything's better than living in Transylvania. Oh, yeah, he lives in Transylvania, doesn't he? But yeah, so you're building a McLaren. McLaren and Lego seem to be like teaming up something chronic at the moment. They really are, which is exciting. How are you finding the build anyway, Andrew? Is it good?
This one's not too bad. Yeah, I try to build most of them as they come out. I don't have much of the. I have, I think, like maybe 4 of the 6 wide stud cars in my collection, but the majority of them are the 8 wide stud, the newer ones. But to be honest with you, I was intimidated by trying to build this set, so I put it away, and I was like, I'm just going to finish building what he has here. Because I forgot, Creator, they don't do numbered bags and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
it's not a big set though. It's only like 300
that's
pieces.
Not terrible,
tops.
but I just didn't want to have to scan through everything while I'm doing the stream here. I thought this would be a little bit easier. Okay. Although putting together this little thing here at the end, or at the top here, that was a little challenging.
Yeah, they are. They are little challenging sets, the Speed Champions. They're very good.
Yeah. Had to take my time there. At the beginning of the stream, I was like this.
I'll tell you what I want to know. When did Lego, they gave us all these straights about, was it 4 years ago? No, 3 years ago. They gave us all the new roads. It's like they haven't given us any curves yet. When are we going to start getting some curves from for Lego roads? That's all good. Otherwise, the city's going to have to be a grid system or some sort.
So I just cut out there for a second. I just heard the end. They were talking about curves. Are you talking about my city or just curves?
Yeah,
in
no,
general?
just any city. Lego about 4 years ago, I think it was, brought out the new roads. Yep. And we haven't. Still to this day, we haven't had any curves yet, have we?
No, I guess not. But I mean, most, I think intersections are kind of like grids. You're talking about curves, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. Like you have to build it. I guess they want you to, but like you would want an actual like curved piece to put onto a plate, or
or just a curve, some sort of curve that they're giving us the straight plates, but they haven't given us like the curved plates because back in the day when they did the base plate style. You had the straight and you had the intersection and you had curves. So it's a bit bizarre, really.
Are there curves in America? I think Andrew, you said.
I think there's even like 2 roundabouts in Florida somewhere.
We got lots of roundabouts.
Yeah.
That was a new thing, though. I remember seeing those always in the movies, like in England and things like that. Maybe in Germany and stuff, but. I don't know. Maybe it was like 10 years ago. They just started popping up all over the place here, at least in my area.
Oh, what can I say? They are good. They are good. You see people going around a lot the wrong way around, mind you.
I have seen that. That's older people usually.
Yeah. Now a place there's definitely a lot of roundabouts. There's Milton Keynes. 2 Gayfolds are out there. They live around that area. And I just remember going there and I was just like, it's just one endless long roundabout, it seemed, Milton Keynes. It's bizarre.
It's like the M25, isn't it? That's like one big roundabout as well.
Yeah, that really is. So it's a wind up, that's for sure. Anyway, Jake. So how's things with you, my friend? Did you Twitch this week?
Did I Twitch this week? I mean, I just call that a Wednesday. No, I did. Yeah, I streamed this week. Yeah, I stream every week, at least. I do the raid train on a Tuesday. Kick off the Lego brick building raid train. Which now lives in its Lego and brick building category on Twitch. We have an official category now.
You have an official category. What's the name of the category? Is it Lego?
Lego and brick building, and it's growing every single day. There are people coming in that don't normally stream Lego that are now picking up the bricks and streaming Lego on Twitch and things like that because of the new category. It's great. It's lovely.
And has it created any surge or anything like that over on Twitch? Or is it just nice to have a category?
It's hard to tell on an individual level, but I think there are definitely more people streaming in it as a generality. A lot of variety streamers who would normally sit in sort of like, when they're not playing games, would go and sit in like just chatting or in like makers and crafters and things like that. Now that Lego and brick building has its own category, they are going out and they're finding Lego sets because Twitch recognizes the Lego community now, and they're going to. They feel like they want to join in and find out what's going on over there and discover the fact that there's been a community that's been trying to get a category and all that stuff for the last sort of 6-ish years.
Yeah, it's the likes of you and more, and everybody else. Bricks O'Brien.
I mean, guys, personally, I have seen a little uplift in my viewership, not by much, but there's a small uplift. People are definitely sort of going, "Oh, what's this? I'll have a flick through these people that seem to be on here." Then they just find out we're all nerds who can't afford video games and end up
that's
buying
it.
your children's toy instead. But that's you
Discoverability.
know, as long as they're happy and they're all all good, it's great. Yeah, it's discoverability.
Discoverability.
Yeah.
Should be a song, I think, shouldn't it? Discoverability, or I don't know. Maybe not. That's going down the wrong path, I think.
Maybe. We'll workshop
yeah.
that one. We'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to that later.
I'm curious. So what's the most recent thing you've built on your Twitch stream, Jake? Are you doing any work like what Gaz done? When Gaz can be bothered to stream, that is. Are you? 1 week. Are you kind of doing what Gaz is doing? He's kind of.
Well, apparently Gaz isn't streaming, so I'm not doing what Gaz is doing.
In theory, that Gaz has got this concept that he's building this mock, and the mock is the road to Bricktastic 2025. Which isn't stressful. Yeah, I mean, this time next week we'll be saying Bricktastic is in 3 months' time. That's a bit weird.
Don't say that.
Oh, look at the mock builders! Look at the stress. Straight up
Why
like
did you
that.
say that? I mean, honestly.
3 calendar months. That's all it'll be this time next week. 3 calendar months.
I've got to do so much. I've got to make a whole filter for it. I've got to do so many things.
Oh dear. That's it.
Yeah, no, it is. It's you've got November, December, January, and then you've got 2.5 weeks of February.
Yeah.
So 3.5 months.
Yeah, guys, you might have like 2 weeks grace. That's it.
All right, I need to go change my trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm doing mock building. Or at least on the Tuesday streams for the Lego one, I'm doing mock building sets. The most recent set, I built the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey.
Oh, I like these.
One.
There you go. Oh, what was that?
And I lost it.
Jake, do you like them? I think they're good because they've been in the. Have you seen the sales on this week at Game?
Yeah, I'm really gutted. So I'm off to Romania next week. But if I wasn't off to Romania, I would have dropped like £300 in game because the amount of sets you would have gotten for that is crazy.
Oh, 300 quid. You could quite easily have got like £500 worth of Lego.
Oh, easy. I mean, they had the Dark Millennium Falcon, which normally retails for 160. They had it for 80. It's no longer even listed on their website.
80. Wow. Oh my!
That's what I got it. Yeah, but this is the weird thing. So I thought, I would admit, 80 quid. And then I looked at the MIDI scale one, and the MIDI scale is only £15 cheaper. And I was like, that's a no-brainer.
That's reduced in Sainsbury's at the minute as well.
Is
the
it?
MIDI scale one? Yeah.
I got the MIDI scale. I think I paid £60 for that in the sale back in the day because it's been around for a little while now. I even got a case for it. I bet I'll build it one day. But £80 for that set is a bargain.
Steal. Yeah. Whoever, to the people who got that, well done. Because I don't think they had many of those in stock. I think they're prepping. I think, like you, Greg, I think they're prepping for something. They're going to buy a bitload of stock and do something with that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's going to be intriguing how fierce Black Friday, Black November will be.
Good grief! That'll be carnage.
I think it will be. I think they'll.
You might actually get a decent Black Friday for once in this country. It'd be great.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
On because Sports Direct is part of the same group, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
And they've got some cracking sets on there. They've got like Green Gots and Rivendell. So if they do a Black Friday and those get reduced, then that could be the time to get some of those. It'd be like, whew, crikey.
Well, put it this way, right? So about 3 weeks ago, I bought from Amazon the Onyx Cinder, and I thought I got a great deal. Got it for £90, reduced by 30. And then I logged into Game, and it was like, "Oh, we're doing it for 60 now." And I was like, "I'm going to get that sent back." So I sent it back to Amazon, and I bought it for 60 quid, like 50% off. It's only been out. It's like months. It's just been out a few months. Like the Black Falcon. Oh, I tell you what was reduced by 45%. The new Mario set. You know the big one.
Oh, I'm so tempted by the Mario sets. The new really good price. £35 for those. Yeah. Starter courses is a fantastic price.
I know. They're all right. But I just you build. I don't know. It's just not quite my thing. But I do like the tech behind it. I do. You're like the techie thing. That's why you want it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what sort of effect are you thinking of going on when it comes to doing your mock? Because you quite often do the virtual reality thing, don't you? Is it called virtual reality? Your one? It's augmented
in this
reality.
sense,
Isn't
it would be augmented reality.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do a lot of things with like TikTok filters and things like that. So for Bricktastic, I will be doing another interactive mock. So it's going to be like a mystical fantasy forest scene, and the minifigures have stumbled upon a giant portal to another realm, and then you can pick up an image and you can put it in front of the portal and it will change, or maybe you will look like a minifigure in it, or it will do something. Basically, my iPad's going to sit behind a brick built thing, and then it will look all magical and sort of all that sort of stuff. That's the aim anyway. That's still the image I've got in my head. That's where we're going with it. That's the plan. And I really need to do some more stuff if we've only got 3.5 months left. Oh my God.
Yeah, it will go soon, mate. It will go soon. You want to start getting some cheap Lego in Romania or something like that.
That's not a bad shout. Oh, I
reckon it's got to be cheaper in Romania, isn't it? I mean, it's.
Oh no, it's not. If you do pick a brick, it's more expensive because they do it by weight.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, they don't do it by just like
weight,
a box. They do it by weight.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, have a think about what you need. Get out there and maybe buy something of it anyway. At least then you're kind of making inroads into the mock. But it will soon go. It will soon go. It really will.
But Jake, it depends on what you buy. If you would buy goats, buy them by weight.
If there was in the pick a brick wall a load of goats, don't you worry. I'm coming back with a suitcase full of goats.
Dude, so would I. I bought 5 of the bloody things. They're like £5.50. I couldn't believe it. I was looking at it. I was like, wait, how can you be £5.50? But anyway, still cheaper than paying £60 for the old style one. But I don't know. It's like the tiger. The tiger, I think. How much is the tiger, Gaz? Is it £6 or £12? I can't remember.
Which
was
that on the? Oh, the tiger. I think it was 6 because that's right. Because the red panda was £4.50, wasn't it?
That's it.
So
6. So
like,
the tiger is really good value because you're getting a lot more plastic for your buck. But the only problem is because it's like it's a bestseller. I don't know why it goes into this other category. It costs you like nearly £10 in postage, and it's sort of like bloody Nora. So and then you're getting into the point of, well, I just might as well go and buy the set now. So yeah. There you go. It's Brixie made a point. He says, I couldn't believe they were selling Lego in Sports Direct. There's actually a Sports Direct. The most strangest Sports Direct is the one that's opposite St. Paul's Cathedral. Whose idea was that? And I respect to say it certainly is a sport to a lot of APOS, Brixie. It really is. Good point. I like it. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, let's go north. Let's get to Gaz. Gaz, did you buy anything in the sales this week? Because I was thinking to myself, poor Gaz on Wednesday. Poor Gaz, he's streaming. He's going to be missing out on all the sales. So I was just starting to message you, and I was like, where is he? He's not on the tubes. So did you get anything, Gaz, or was you still getting over all the early mornings and the driving down the lanes and all that sort of things that middle-aged people don't like?
No, I didn't get anything really, just because I purposely didn't look, because got to save all my money for bricks for mocks now, But I did pick up a cheeky set yesterday. I got the the Mando Moff Gideon one. I got it in Sainsbury's because it's reduced from 35 to 23, which I thought wasn't too bad. So
bloody cheap that is, man.
Yeah, and it's a nice little build. I can put that, just do that together. So yeah, that was my. Oh no, then that's my Lego building this week. But we were in Cardiff on the weekend, which was fun because the M4 was closed. Like,
how was your journey? Because you were saying last week, it was like getting near to the end of the stream, and you said, next week I've got to go, or this weekend I'm going to Cardiff. But the only problem is they've closed the M4, which is like the main route into Cardiff.
Getting there was fine because it was the early morning, but it was getting back was just awful because there was something going on in Cardiff anyway. Because one of our friends lives there, and it took her ages just to get to the venue, which was just insane, really. But it took ages to actually get out of Cardiff because the traffic was horrendous. Then it was fine on the M4, and then as soon as you got over the bridge to near Bristol, it just bang solid. So I think it took probably an hour and 20, hour and 30-ish to get there. And then over 2 hours to get back. And it was like, I just want to get home and have something to eat now.
You've done a lot of driving this week then, Gaz, haven't you?
Yes, I have done a lot of driving.
You must
But
have
it's
out.
fine, it's fine. I'm not as worn out as the car, I think.
Exactly. You drive an automatic though, don't you?
Yeah.
You just sit there and it just does it all for you. You haven't got to do nothing. There you go.
I just have to sit there, put the heated seats on, kick back.
Oh, there we go. That's it. I bet you got those.
It's a hard drive,
massage
really,
as well. Yeah, there we go. It's hard drive. There we go. AMGs and all that. Otherwise, guys, are you okay? Are you feeling less knackered than you was on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm a bit less knackered. But if you ask me on Sunday, it might be a different story again. After the 12 hours coming up. So yeah.
Well, guys, are you still thinking of doing the museum?
Yeah.
I think
Definitely want to get that built.
How many pieces is the museum? Because that must be around 2,000.
It is.
It's nice. And it does look. I think it looks really good against the X-Mention. I've got to say.
Yeah. Well, the trouble is the other day, because when you're driving, you just have all this time to think. I was thinking about.
Well, I'm trying to focus on the roads, guys. There is always that.
Well, there is a lot of traffic as well.
Jake's trying to say something. Is he mute?
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing you were saying, Greg. It was like thinking about what? Hands on the wheels, moving forward, not running over an old lady. You should be thinking about that, not Lego. Cheese.
Yeah, I think Gaz turns into a psychopath when he gets behind the wheel. He's like, no. Get away from my car! What's the paperwork?
Possibly comment on that.
Dad lived in San Andreas.
Yeah, and as soon as a car runs out of petrol, I just go and nick someone else's. It's somewhat cheaper, really.
There we go.
Yeah. So anyway, I was thinking with the museum, I thought,
you can take the man out of Bristol, but you can't take Bristol out of the man. Just throwing that one out.
I'm not even.
If you know, you know.
Bristol,
you think Birmingham's bad? Go to Bristol. You take your life into your own hands. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's why you have to keep the car filled up so you can just keep moving.
And if you're lucky, it's got 4 wheels on it.
But yeah, so I thought of an idea and it's a really good idea that I'm not sharing yet, but it would be for Bricktastic 2026. And then unfortunately it just kept expanding and expanding.
That's Gazzy's problem. Does anyone know what Gazzy's problem is? His mind's in the future. It's not in the here and now.
Oh yeah, that's always been the problem. But yeah, so I've got a really good idea. So as soon as I've done this one, I've got to start doing that one because that one would be a lot.
Oh well, I had this bright idea this week with Gaz, and I said, Gaz, I'm going to do something. I've got an idea for a Lego mock that I could do that no one's ever done. I was looking at buying pieces and all sorts of things. I was researching different mechs and stuff like that. And Gaz was like, "Well, what are you thinking of doing?" I said to him, "I'm going to do a Superman mech. No one's done Superman. We've got the Superman film coming out in 2025." And then I just did a research and I found there's a potential possibility that we've got one coming in 2025. I was like, well, that's ruined that idea. Of all the years, Lego have never, ever done a Superman mech. And there is a big possibility now, a rumour, that they're going to be doing one next year. So I've changed course. I'm like, you know what? I'll buy it. I'll build it. And then I'll improve it. That's what I'm going to do. So
it's likely to be when the film comes out, though, isn't it? Which is probably
June?
July? It's
June, July. I think it's July. It's just as I get back from Chicago.
So you still got 5-6 months there. You could get in there first.
I could try. I need to see. I need to find out what's going on. If it comes out January the 1st. Sorry.
What scale would you go for? Would you go for like big sort of like Ninjago style mech, or are you thinking going like superhero mech suit style?
Well, I tell you what, right? I'll go for. I think it'll be like a little one, like the £10 ones that you can get. Start with that, and then maybe I'll just start doing like super mechs or something, Superman mechs. But what I did do, this is the thing. This was the complete knee-jerk reaction that I did. I wanted to buy some Superman printed pieces. Now, there's only 2 types available. There's a white 1x1 round that came out with a Joel minifigure.
Oh yeah, the Batman one, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the Batman series, which is still to this day one of my favorite minifigures. Or there was a was it Duplo or Friends? No, it's a Friends set. It's a Friends set that came out called Super Friends, and it had the printed 2x2 round tile. And I think I bought 8 of those, or maybe it was 4. Maybe 4. No, that was it. It was 4 of them for £9 from the bloody Netherlands, of all places. It's the only place nearest to the UK I could buy them. Went and bought them, and then I just did some research. I was like, let's just do some research. Lego Superman mechs, thinking, and then it was just like, I came across this thing, and it's like, there's a rumour that there's one coming out next year. Oh, there we are. Let's show it off. Let's show it off. Yeah, I love this figure. This is a really...
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Marlon Brando.
I bought loads of them. Do you know why I bought loads of those?
Respect the family.
Yeah. You're bloody rat! You're bloody rat! Do you know what I bought? I bought loads of those because I was new into Lego. I was all wet behind the ears. And do you know what? I watched this geezer for the first time ever. Some bloke called Jang. Ring a bell, anyone? And he says,
Never heard of him. Sounds
if
terrible.
I know. Just another nice guy.
Is he just starting? Is he?
I think he's. I think he's doing all right. I think he shows promise. And he said, "Buy loads of these."
I think he's moved over to Twitch though, hasn't he? So as you guys say, it's all downhill from there, isn't it?
I think his reviews. I think he's the greatest. More people watch him on YouTube. I think than on Twitch. You know what I mean? Just saying, yeah, community on Twitch. So
Oh no.
So yeah, yeah, exactly. There you go. Mic drop. Anyway, where do we get to? So guys, other than moaning about the motorways, where you live.
I'm not moaning about where I live. It's not funny.
A serial car stealer in the Bristol area. If anyone knows a SWAT team enter his room any moment now, you know why. And
the weirdest fast food delivery ever. That would be.
Otherwise, God, could you imagine that? Deliveroo. Otherwise, how you been? You okay? Otherwise, you all right? I mean, you look quite fresh. The hair is like looks thicker than ever. What are you putting in it?
Nothing. It's just my hair. Got it off Bricklink, so it's it's nice and it's all good.
It does move, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yep. I won't turn it that way because that's weird when I do that.
It would. Yeah, you look like one of those pirate hats.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Exactly. If I take it off, I don't have the little stud on the top either. That's a bit odd. People get freaked out by that apparently.
Oh yeah, that little knobbly bit. Yeah. Otherwise, so Gaz is all good then. So my timekeeper. Let's go over and see my timekeeper. How we doing for time at the moment, Carrie? We're an hour in.
Yeah, I think you should probably move on to the new sets we want to talk about if there are any.
Oh, the new sets.
I don't know what you want to talk about, but I'd say move on.
Okay, so Carrie wants me to move on. Carrie, I want to know, how is your hair much drier than what it was before the stream started? Because we've been going for an hour now.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's more volumed. It really is. What are you doing tonight, other than eating like handfuls of nuts? What are you doing? What's this you're doing for? Is that for a mock?
Yeah, I'm just sorting some parts that I have had on the table, so I was like, I'll sort those out.
Okay.
Now,
and what's the other half up to? Is he actually? Can he do anything? He's just scratching his head all the time at the moment. He's getting bored.
Can he do anything? That's debatable. Sorry.
Ouch! That was harsh.
No, he made some nice dinner.
Yes.
So yeah, he's definitely capable of doing something.
Yeah.
All right, Ian. What did you do? Was it nuggets and burgers?
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings and pizza. So nothing all that exciting.
Yeah, chicken wings.
Did you have any peri-peri with it? Peri-peri. Did you have peri-peri sauce?
No.
No, just salt and pepper wings.
Very nice.
They're very good.
Oh, I think I've tried those.
Can we talk about how Greg just said peri-peri there? What was that? What was that?
That's what he does after he's eating it.
honestly, yeah. I can't. I took Brick Seed. I'm trying to remember his name. Then Richard, and I think he called him Peter Perry. And yeah, so we went out for that, and I wasn't even looking at the labels. I was just dunking it all on. By the end of it, I was like, I could barely breathe. It was like mega hot. But I do like hot food. I really do. I love hot food. My stomach will testify that it doesn't. But yeah, Jake, are you into hot foods at all? I mean, you've done some hot sauces in your time.
Yeah, I've had a few hot sauces, sure. Yeah. No, I love spicy food. I think there's a lot of flavors out there that people are missing out on just because it says it's hot. You might find that it's actually probably not, and it's just flavorful.
Flavorful, I like that. Flavorful.
Flavorful.
It's the sort of thing your parents say. Oh, what do you think of your apple tart, Dad? Oh, it's very flavoursome. There we go. We're going to say. Anyway, talking of flavoursome, let's have a look at some new Lego sets, shall we? Should we stay over this side, or should we go down below? Should we go down below? Let's do that. It will be a little bit bigger then. There we go. So anyway, I want to know what people's initial thoughts are behind this, because I really like it. Let's see, how many pieces is it first? And the price. We got 3,792 pieces. There are a lot of small pieces in there. There's a lot of big pieces in there as well. I'll tell you what I want to show you as well, which I've not seen anyone look at this bit yet. But look at this. Look. You got this really good diagram here. But if you do this, it's like magic. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, that's quite cool.
It's really good, isn't it? Like that.
It's magic, this internet, isn't it, Greg? all this technology. It's all right. It's nearly your bedtime soon. We get you your hot chocolate, and we'll see.
He definitely works in an old people's home. He really does. Here we go. Lego official live stream. There we go. Yeah, we'll do the release of the new set now, shall we? That was funny as well. 2 hours after it got released, they then present the Botanical set as this is a brand new release, and I was like, I thought it was going to be the Blue Modular or something like that. I was like, oh, it's funny. 2 hours. 100%. Is a long time. No, I was just going to say 2 hours in the world of Lego being an AFOL is a long time. It really is.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a release?
Go on.
Sorry. Has there ever been a release where there's like they're hyping up a set that they're going to do a live stream for that they've ever successfully debuted where people are like, wow, that's cool?
No. BrickCon a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was pretty lackluster, right?
Well,
they got pretty close with the modular police station.
Okay.
The only thing that let them down is they added the hashtag of police station to see where they were revealing it. So you could look at the hashtags before it had started.
Oh dear God!
The second online Lego Con thing they did, they managed to get a couple of bits in that we didn't know, if I remember, because that's when they put the Sanctum out with an amazing potato cam and stuff, wasn't it? But I think that was quite good. Yeah.
I think Lego Con was great. They just Lego don't know how to do a live stream, and they completely effed this one on the embargoes. Like the embargoes were set hours before the official live stream. If you're doing a live stream for a product, don't let your LAN announce it before you can announce it.
Yeah, don't let no one announce it. So just keep it a secret or something like that. You know, just don't.
And also, you have access in the LAN to so many people who can actually live stream. Do like
really good live streamers
content. Even if you don't want them on camera, use the people you've got who know how to do it and get them to produce it or something.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
No, definitely. Like Matt Mellish for a start. Get him on there. Get him to do a BrickCon or something like that.
Oh, 100%. A Matt Mellish BrickCon would be amazing. We'd have like costume changes and all sorts of things. Characters popping up.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like one of those Christmas shows.
It'd be a panto. It'd be a mixture of a panto and a West End theatre show. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, Morecambe and Wise, that sort of thing. I think it'd be good. I like to see. I tell you, I'm throwing it out there. Matt Mellish, right, and Shy Time is My Time. Doing it as well, and maybe one or two others sprinkled in there as well. We could definitely do it. There we go. He's coming up there. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Honestly, I think Emmasaurus, for the love of God, she does loads of TV bits and pieces. It's not like they don't have the resources, and I tell you what, it'd be a lot cheaper than actors and actresses or normal sort of TV presenters as well. But anyway,
I think when they do fan media days, when they do that fan media day, couple of days where they bring all their content creators from the Ambassador Network and all their affiliates that they're trying to, you know, show off all these new sets and things like that too, use them for that kind of stuff. That is the day where you should be getting them in and being like, right, we're going to do the reveal. You guys are going to be there. Here's your cue cards. Here's some facts about it. You know, let's do a live stream. Let's make some stuff on the official Lego channel all together. Because that way, you've got no like embargo problems, and all your content creators are there. They're seeing it for the first time as well. No one's going to be leaking it or putting it out before as the embargo reaches, before you can do your live stream.
Yeah, the utopia would be for us all to be like, oh yeah, this is a nice new set. Because I will say, I've seen some of the Botanical Gardens reviews, and they're all good. They really are. They're all really, really good. Tiago's I particularly liked because he was comparing it to the Friends set, which is an easy comparison. But I could tell a lot of them are kind of reading from or have read the marketing spiel that comes with it. And that's the thing. Maybe it's because I was just watching a few of them at the same time, or within this very short space of time. I was kind of picking up on, oh, they said it exactly like that, or they said it exactly like that. And that's the thing. And it's not necessarily their fault, but I think it would be kind of good to sort of put a twist on things and change it around a little bit, especially when you don't really know that much about plants and stuff like that. And let's face it, he does. Not everyone does. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But anyway, they're really good. David Hall's one's even interesting with the fact that he did his in a proper botanical garden. I tell you what, if I get this set, I do know a professor. At least I did a year or two ago. Anyway, I don't know if he still works there. A professor at Kew Gardens in London. Be good to build this set there, wouldn't it?
Nice.
That could be quite good. Maybe I could set something up. I have to get in touch with him again. But anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this, and let's find out what people are thinking about it, shall we? Oh, let's turn the music down as well. Otherwise, I'll get something like struck off. Looks nice. Okay, fair enough. Looks good.
That's actually quite a nice place they put her in as well.
Well, it actually looks like it's the subject matter in hand. You know, nuclear bunker with botanical pieces. It doesn't really go, does it? Let's go around there. We've got the pull the door. I'm liking that idea as well. Pull the walls off.
Nice.
Like that. This is a bit.
I love those sort of shots when we do that.
I do.
That's one of those cameras, isn't it? Those big lenses.
It's the long lens. It basically looks like a mic, but it's actually a lens on it. It's got a particular name. Shy's out there. He'll definitely know what they're called. Tiago uses them as well. And Jang always winds him up. They do, because he's like, this is an impossible shot unless you've got this particular camera. Look at this. Look at the gears. Look at the gears that they've used for the bark. I think that's a nice touch. Ian, any thoughts on that? You're kind of a horticultural expert on London Calling. What's your thoughts on the bark for that tree and using gears?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm really disappointed by this set in a huge number of ways.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's
okay.
A massive.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
And so the thing I'm disappointed about is that if you think about the botanicals range, the really interesting thing about the botanicals range is the parts usage. They used wheel arches and bonnets to create roses. You know, they used paddles to create sunflowers. They've used, demigorgon heads and frogs for orchids. So you've got all this really nice parts usage. And then the Friends Botanical Gardens, you had saxophones for flowers, you had mohawks for flowers. Again, really nice parts usage. This is the only bit where you look at it and go, that's nice parts usage. The rest of it is they've used flower molds for flowers and leaves for leaves. And it's just hugely disappointing. They should be fostering creativity, and they're not with this set. This is pretty much the only thing I've seen where I've gone, that's a good use of a part.
Okay, interesting. What about? Oh, well, we'll look at the staircase. The staircase is probably my favourite part of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's standing out a bit. It's like,
Are you a bit of a fan of the original one, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's what I'm interested in from it is the parts usage and the interesting way they've done flowers. And so I think, you know, the original one, which one are we counting as the original?
Lego Ideas. Lego Ideas.
The Lego Ideas submission was quite basic, but in some ways that you do that sometimes with Lego Ideas because you're limited on what pieces you can use if you want to build it physically. You know, obviously, you want to have, if you want to use a weird piece to make a flower, it might not be in the right color. So if you want to make it physically, you're very restricted. And so a lot of the flowers in that were a bit basic. They had like stacks of 1x1s to create different things. But that's what I was really hoping Lego would take the idea and produce a set where they push the creativity. And I just feel that it's a huge letdown.
Yeah, okay, interesting. What do you think, Carrie, in contrast to what Ian thinks?
I have to say what he says because no, it's fine. I have my own opinions.
Did you talk about this week on the podcast?
Yeah, we did. I think there's a lot of space in there that has no plants. It just looks like it's lacking in plants. Apart from the cactus, which I think looks quite funny, the rest aren't all that exciting.
Okay.
And it's a big building. It's going to take up a lot of space.
64 studs of his blue, massive. Yeah. That's why I kind of like the idea of the other one, which being, was it 48, and then but goes up, much more, and maybe it would have been easier to do the kind of module thing that I keep hearing mentioned.
I like the minifigs that come with it. This guy specifically. I think it's quite a nice idea that they've represented a visually impaired person, but I think they could have done better with his stick. That doesn't look like a cane. I don't know. The tapering looks more like a walking stick than a.
If anything, the other way round, it would have looked more real because in real life they have kind of like a ball on the end of them, haven't they? But yeah, I don't know. It's not. I mean, it's hard for them to be all inclusive and stuff like that. I think that is a tough nut to crack, and I think they are getting better with it. I definitely want to know what you boys and girls out there think about it as well. Preston Builds, especially you, because you've actually already built this. So let us know what you think about it. Got Stud City out there as well. Hey, Stud City. They've got like loads of land people out there tonight, which is lovely to see. Thank you so much for joining us. This is an interesting set. I think this is a set that will kind of have people really liking it and other people that don't, maybe. I don't know. I quite like the parts that they've used in it. I don't know. I look at the X-Mention, I look at this, and I'm like, I'd much rather have this, to be honest. And I quite like it. I like comics. So, I don't know. The X-Mention, I think people were really excited about that week one. And then week two, everyone then seemed to sort of start comparing it towards other modulars and other like-minded sets. For example, the museum, which is a cracking set designed by the same person that did this. And I don't know, it's intriguing, isn't it? And nobody's particularly right, nobody's particularly wrong, to be honest, folks. It's just opinions. What I do like about this set, though, in particular, it comes with a lot of minifigures, the most that's ever been in a Lego Ideas set. Gaz, give me your thoughts on this, my friend.
So yeah, I quite like the building part of it. First of all, because I just really like the shape of it. Although I do worry about those trans clear pieces and how well they're actually going to look when they're actually unpacked, because they haven't got the best history with sending those sort of pieces out unscratched or unscuffed or anything. So that's going to be an interesting one just to see how they go through. I don't mind the plants and such inside. I mean, if I get it, I'd probably take them out and put something else in instead anyway, because I've already got an idea of what I'd like to do. Because that's one of the downfalls of one of these sorts of sets. It's like, oh, I could do that. That'd be really cool. But a lot, and again, like you did mention it, but as well, I do actually quite like that staircase. I think that's quite a nice way of doing like the wrought iron sort of spiral staircase as well. So I do quite like that. Then there's some nice new molds in there as well. I think I was looking at New Elementary, and they mentioned the new corner piece they've got, for the trans roof part. But also they've tweaked one of the arch pieces. So instead of having the 2 stud bit at the top, so they could get it in the corner, they've actually just reduced it down to 1, which is a minor change really, but it just gives the part itself a lot more versatility in how you can use it, which is quite cool as well.
I've not seen the review. I've not seen mention in any of the reviews yet.
Mm-hmm.
And apologies if they have been, because I would have missed that. I've not seen anything mentioned about how they compact those, the glass, the clear glass, the trans clear pieces. What I will say is, having built a couple of weeks ago, and I got to be honest, folks, it is actually a very good set in my opinion. Over the Moon, the Pharrell Williams one, that there's the canopy in that, the lacquered gold canopy does come in its own bag. Albeit it's a plastic bag, whereas all the others were paper. But Lego is moving in the right direction, which is a good thing. So yeah. Otherwise, because I think, like Ian, I don't know about you guys, but if they get scratched, people will insist on having them swapped out, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, I know. Was it Speed Champs? Oh no, it wasn't the Speed Champs, was it? I think it's one of the Star Wars ones. I think the X-wing, when UCS X-wing, when the canopy piece, and that was just in with the other bricks. And
oh my god, it wasn't even in a bag. It was just free. And my one was in the bottom of the box. I mean, it depends which way you open it. But I opened my one, and it just happened to be in the bottom below it, because I thought, oh my god, it's not come with the canopy set or the canopy element, and I was just like, oh, that was it. Oh, there we go. So yeah, dome elements come bagged. Looks like it's separate, which is good. So that's great. That is good to know. Maticus Reels shows it. There we go. I should watch Maticus more often, shouldn't I? Two GoPros. Dan always says, "Oh yeah, Maticus, he's done it," which is a cool thing. But yeah, I've only seen a few reviews on it and some people's thoughts on it. And that's the thing. Yeah, they are in separate bags, but they are all together still. Oh, okay. So there we are. So slight caveat: they're all in one place, but they're all in one place together. Preston, just out of curiosity, and I don't want to put you too on the spot here, but did they travel okay as far as you was concerned? Because I'm only thinking of Lego. They've come out with a set. It's very predominantly trans clear on a very beautiful looking roof. It really is. I wouldn't mind something like that on my extension, in all honesty. And I'm curious, because it could be a bad thing for Lego if they do come scratched quite often. And Preston says his ones were fine. That's good. That's good enough.
His name's Jonathan. Preston is the child.
I know.
Preston's his kid.
Thank you. That was really irritating me.
Why does that irritate you? I just call it.
Because it's not his name. His name's Jonathan. You even met him.
But how do you know that's Jonathan? That could be Preston.
It's in bed. It's far too late for it.
No, it's not. But yeah. So anyway, thank you, Jonathan. I really am London Bridge Bricks, by the way, folks. Okay, so where should we go next? Andrew, you've got a city. What's your thoughts on this? Will you be getting this?
I'm sure I'm a huge ideas fan, so I'm trying to collect them all. So I will be getting that for sure. I believe there's a promo with it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, an entrance, I think it's called, or something.
Yeah, so I'll probably end up getting it day one. But you guys have definitely looked into this a lot more than I have, as far as looking into the part usage for the plants and comparing it to the Friends set. Yeah, that's a little. Yeah, I wish they put a little bit more effort in it, because I haven't built the Friends set. I have it in prep. Like, I was planning on getting 2 of them, and then when I heard this was officially coming out, I put that in the back burner. I was like, don't worry about building that. Wait for this. But yeah, I guess they could have done a little bit more work on the part usage for the plants. But one thing I wanted to mention is I saw Brick Artisan. I have a few of his builds, things and stuff in my city. He took an an idea from this, and he has a like an extension that you can add to the top of it. So basically, you can the middle section, you just increase the height with more windows, and it just looks like a bigger building. So it's not that hard, I think, to add it into your
no, because
build.
it's quite square. This is the gift with purchase. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like anything too crazy to shout home about, and it certainly wouldn't make me think, oh God, I've got to get the set now. I mean, what do you think, Carrie? I mean, you guys like modulars, but you very rarely buy day one stuff. Would this sway you? Because it doesn't sway me, in all honesty.
I love an exclusive,
There you go.
or like a gift for purchase. But at the same time, I could probably part this together, right? Though there's no exclusive parts.
No, so obviously
Maybe the print on the gardener.
So the new tulip part and the other flower bit are new, so they won't be on like pab for quite a long time.
Well, I can live with that.
Although they are meant to be speeding that up maybe at some point.
Is the coffee cup exclusive? Is that grey? Coffee
think
cup
it
is
is,
the shadow.
No, it does look great. Yeah, because the thing behind is white, isn't it?
I'm getting better at saying no, and I don't need it. So I'm not, but I'm telling myself I am. So I can skip it.
Okay, all right.
And welcome to Lego Anonymous, everyone.
What about you then, Jake? Are you ever driven by the gift with purchases? I am occasionally, but this one certainly wouldn't like change my mind or anything like that.
I have only ever been driven by one gift with purchase.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this one here.
Oh yeah.
This is the only ever gift with purchase I've ever been like, I am now going to go into the Lego store and I am going to go and spend X amount plus more to make sure I get one of these.
That isn't a Bionicle. There's got no Bionicle parts in it, has it? They've reduced Bionicle to a 2x2 slope. I think it was. I remember that conversation.
But I don't think anyone should be driven by a gift with purchase, no matter about the exclusivity or anything like that. I think if you are buying sets with the idea of getting the gift with purchase, maybe you should like keep your money in your pocket and just wait for the after sellers to sell them for the 30-40 pounds that a gift with purchase normally roughly goes for online, depending on the gift with purchase. Obviously,
I think this will be about 10-15 pounds personally. I don't think this will be that expensive.
I mean, the Lego puts on their site what the price of it is and things like that. And normally the resellers just sell it for that. And yeah, they're normally like 25-ish pounds a gift with purchase, Lego deems it. So like maybe save yourself 10 times the money, and if you are really wanting this, wait for the aftermarket. Yeah,
that's true, because you haven't got to get this straight away. Because I'm thinking, do you know what, this would be a really nice set to build in March or something like that, you know, when it's springtime essentially. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Nicole, Lady McBrick, Botanicals, this particular gift with purchase, does this gift with purchase do anything for you?
No, not really. No. I have the Friends one, so I'm not really sure if I should get the big one at all, because it's really, really big. And you need more space around it, because it does not really look like good. If you put it like a normal modular, you can really put building against building. I think that the building would only look really good in a city if you have space surrounding it as well.
Yeah, I agree. It needs to be in a sort of a slightly park sort of area, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It will look stupid hanging off the side of your police station, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Unless you live in Richmond or something like that, Richmond on Thames.
They operate differently down there, though. They're there solely to protect the deer and nothing else.
Oh yeah, good point. Actually, I put a brilliant picture on of a stag from there on the story the other day. It was a beautiful picture.
The base plate. The trouble with this one as well, I mean, because it's grass, the base plate looks kind of unfinished.
Oh, I've got to show you this. This is brilliant. This is why you should always be very careful when you do a render. Sorry, guys, you completely reminded me here. look at this, right? Look at the render of the base plates, right? Where's the studs?
Oh yeah.
Where's the studs gone?
Completely smooth.
They must be polishing that too much, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Nice.
'cause when I first saw it, I was like, "That's a new base plate, isn't it?" I thought it was like a brand spanking new base plate, but yeah, the render has basically gone. I'll just get rid of the studs. I thank Jang for that one. I saw it and I was like, "Oh, I didn't really, I wasn't going to really make a thing of it," and then he saw it. It was like, "No, the studs should be there." And I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting." But yeah, Gaz, did you notice that? So you noticed that on the pictures as well, didn't you? That the occasionally the images seem to show the set curling at the ends, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it was on the that one that they
there.
leaked by mistake.
It's
Yeah, that
there.
one. Is it that
It's
one?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it curls at the
It's
end.
lifting, isn't it? Yeah.
It lifts right at the end, and it lifts on this side as well. You can see it lifts up,
Yeah.
and maybe it's because the weight's slightly away from it all.
Well, either that or it's just the bricks are pulling it in slightly if they've got too many, I guess, because it's
Yeah.
if it's
Nah,
not
it's
fixed.
DPD. DPD
DPD.
delivered that set to the photography studio. They kicked it through a door, shoved it through a mailbox, maybe dunked it in a bathtub, and then left it in the bin, and just said it's under your car.
Well, that's their premium delivery as well, isn't it? That sounds like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, top tier.
yeah.
There's a few people complaining, isn't there, that their Bricklink design program sets are turning up and they're a little bit beaten up as well. But
Surprise.
that's not Lego's fault. That's
Nah,
that's
it's not
that,
Lego.
it's
I mean, Lego do choose the delivery company, so it is kind of Lego's fault.
well, I guess so, but
Didn't like Silas have like a continuing saga with getting dreadful deliveries from DPD? Like he'd always put them in his videos and then complain to Lego.
dude, I used to love his one. He should just do that every week or something like that when he buys a set. Let's see. I want to know what Shy thinks as well about this set and how it would work in a city.
I think he's got a reel up actually.
Yeah, I've just literally got online and I've just seen it, and the first person who's come up is Shy. Such as grey tiled sidewalks, a lamppost, and a fully enclosed building with a stackable. This is it really helps when people do put the subtitles on there as well. But check it out, folks. There's people dancing in it. Or was that? I think it was Emmasaurus actually. Anyway, we'll check it out. If anyone wants to know anything about modulars, Shy Time is your man. He really is. Hopefully he likes it as well. And where should we go next? Nicole. So, okay, Nicole, tell us then. We spoke about the gift we purchased. He wasn't really that interested. What about the actual set itself? Because I think, did I remember rightly thinking you've actually got the Friends Botanical set?
Yeah. For once, I only have one set. Usually I buy two or more and close it up. But that one is a corner building in my city, and I only bought one.
Good stuff. All right. Okay. So you've got one.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a quick look at it then, shall we? Let's have a look at it. How many on the panel have actually got the Friends set? Because I was going to get it. It's sold out. And then I heard that this set was coming out. I was like, oh, I won't ever go and get it then. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I just remembered this set came out earlier on this year. Still to this day, I think it's one of the best sets this year. I really do. Must get that before it retires. Hopefully it's not going to retire anytime soon. Anyway, where we go? Friends, not Fiends, but Friends. My Best Fiend. That was a good book back in the day. Right, there we go. Hopefully I spelled it almost right.
Oh, there it's top row.
Was it?
Yeah, top row.
Oh, good spot. Thank you, guys. Retiring soon? This must be because they don't want it to be in competition with that. So this set is
Stuff
practically the
normally
same
only
in
has a
height.
shelf life of a year, doesn't it?
This one though, this is sold really well, I think.
Still
in my
a
opinion.
friend set though.
Yeah.
Nothing
True.
wrong with friend sets.
No. I was just saying the. Oh, echo
I thought
from
they
your
lasted
Britpop.
for at least 2 years anyway, but maybe it has been around for a little bit longer.
Maybe.
1,000 pieces, £74. that's pretty good. I mean, that is really good, isn't it? That's way less, way more bricks than what you'd normally get. Carrie, have you bought a couple of these?
Yeah, we bought 2. We haven't built them yet, though. Oh no, we built 1, but we haven't built the second.
Okay. Oh, look at that! Look, that's good parts usage. They're the saxophone guys. Carrie, what did you think of this? Yeah, it's good. It's really good at the broom and that. Really good combos. Good sticker application as well, like that. Ian, what was your thoughts on this one? Did you like this one better, in your opinion?
So yeah, this is, as I said, you see that one shot, and you've got epaulets, mohawks, brooms, saxophones, all being used for flowers. It's just such a more creative set.
I think they've got better labels as well. I'm pretty sure that in the idea set, there's one label for everything. It's like an obscure label. I could be wrong. I think that's what I saw. Whereas this has got the picture of each plant, so much more custom.
Yeah. And I mean, that was one of the big things this was talking about. It was talking about the plants, because didn't you have the blurb in the instructions as you're building them, kind of thing? I don't know if the ideas one has that. But yeah, and that's how all of the botanicals range itself works as well. When you're building it, there'll be facts about the plants that you're building. So it's really nice from that point of view to just read through the instructions. Whereas I've not seen anyone mention that for the ideas set, so it'd be interesting to know.
Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I think there are facts in there about the plants. In fact, I think we saw them on the splash page as well for it here. I suppose they didn't do like a proper video for that. But it is nice though. Like it is lovely. I'd like to see this used as maybe an extension. I'm not sure. I think the bricks might be a slight different colour. Gaz, did you ever buy any of these for the mock's sake?
No, I didn't. Because I did have an idea, which I'm going to reuse anyway. Oh, hello. Sorry. Yeah, so I'll probably use the same idea, but I didn't get this one. But it was always sold out as well. It was kind of like
it was, yeah,
quite difficult to find from the get go, really. Right, hang on. There you go. It's better. So untangling the cap from my wife. But yeah, no, it is a really nice set as well, and I've seen some people do some really creative things with a couple of them as well, just making like a really, really nice version of it. So, but yeah, I do agree though as well about the parts usage for the plants. I mean, just looking at that, some of those then, like that mohawk as well, such a cool color as well, and it's just really nice part usage.
Yeah, I think it is. Okay, well, I mean, ultimately, yeah, I think everyone kind of does like this range. Jake, did you ever go for this Friends set at all? Because do you build Friends sets? I mean, I've built 1 or 2 in my time. Certainly reviewed one this year.
I have built 1 Friends set, and then I have acquired a bunch of the Friends magazines over the time, because there's a lot of fun colours and different parts in the little magazine poly bags you get on them. I have nothing against Friends. I didn't get this set, but I have nothing against it. It's an incredibly well designed and beautiful set. No strong opinions here or there. I do think it's interesting. I think Ian is the only one I've ever heard sort of mention the fact that in the idea set, the plants aren't as creative as the Friends one. But I do think they're trying to go for a different vibe. They're kind of trying to do a bit more sort of realism thing, maybe. They're trying to make it a bit more something you would like. This is Lego is going to sell a whole bunch of stock to Kew Gardens, and it's going to sit in Kew Gardens, whereas the Friends set isn't going to be one of those sets that would sit in Kew Gardens. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think this would be perfect for them to sell this in Kew Gardens, because they look super similar, don't they? Yeah,
I believe the original idea was based off Kew Gardens, or at least one of the ideas was.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the original Lego Ideas submission, actually. Can I find it, Captain? But it'll be there somewhere, no doubt. But we looked at it. We looked at it anyway last week, and it is really good. I mean, it's essentially the set, except instead of being sort of squished in and heightened, it's lowered and it's wide. It's an interesting thing though to go 64 studs. I mean, that is quite big. What do you think about that, Carrie? You've got a city. Are you going to get this set and actually eventually build it?
I think we've decided no, because we already have the Friends one, and it's just too big. I can imagine if you have a massive basement and you live in America with all that space, this would work well because you have the room for it. But this would take up far too much room.
Yeah, that's intriguing. That I'm going to get this in time. I might just build it in March, like the turn of the next season. I just literally haven't got the time to build it between now and Christmas, and it'll kind of be forgotten about. Next week we know we'll be, somewhere along the lines in the next couple of months, 3 months or so, we'll get the modular. So I don't know. I want to kind of deal with some backlog before I go to these, because we are going to get to the point very soon where there's just going to be no more new Lego sets coming out this year. And the attention, especially between Christmas and New Year, really turns to the new sets that are coming out. I mean, if not before, really.
We already have sets on the Lego website, which are for January 1st.
Yeah, we do. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything in particular that relates at all to City or modules or anything like that, but it's not. It's kind
just
of
the Sonic and Mario sets.
Yeah. And it is weird as well. Have you noticed, Jake, that Lego now have this theme of games? Like,
I think it's great. It's fantastic. They've got a whole section dedicated to it now in the Lego stores.
Yeah. It's just come out of it's just slowly growing, hasn't it? It's just sort of come out of, I wouldn't say nowhere, but it's kind of all of a sudden you've got about 5 or 6, 7 or 8 sets that you can all put together, and you're sort of like, well, blimey, this is a theme. This is a proper thing.
I mean, Lego have invested a lot of money into gaming over the last sort of 4 or 5 years. Big deals of Epic and whatnot.
2K, that was a big deal.
2K and all that sort of stuff. So if they're going to be releasing sets based on this, instead of having your store sort of separated out into lots of these micro themes, I think it only makes perfect sense to stick them all under a category of gaming, because then you've got the licenses such as Minecraft and Sonic and Mario Kart, which are going to fall under that category as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. Still not got that CMF series though, have we, from Mario? That's what a lot of people do want.
You will never get the CMF series.
I don't think it will. I've got a really sad feeling that it won't come. Let's see what other peeps are saying out there as well. Bright Switch Bricks, Lauren, she's saying, I'm such a sucker for plants. I think that's a pun, isn't it? I'm sure it's a pun. Maybe not intended. Botanical Gardens is beautiful, says OBS. So many flowers and plants. Indeed. They've definitely done us good on that. KO saying all the trans clear is going to get scratched, but those that have got it saying that it's not. The Botanical Gardens is a beautiful set. I'd love to build it, but I really don't need it. That is a thing, isn't it? The thing is, I don't know who it's for. Yeah, but that's Lego Ideas, isn't it? That can be Lego Ideas in a nutshell. But yeah, who is this for exactly?
I think there's a large market for gifting in this. I mean, it's an incredibly expensive gift. But I think there's a large market for gifting, because I can see that on like a bunch of like grandma and granddad's shelf. They've got the allotment. They've got all their little like gardening books, etc. And what flags the gardening books is a little potted plant and the botanical set. I think that I think that's a market for it. I think there's a large gifting market in this for the attempted green thumb in your life.
Yeah, I do wonder if you will see these at places like garden nurseries and things like that.
But Jake could be right, and no, Jake is always right. But
thank you. You all should be streaming on Twitch, not on YouTube. Thank you.
But it builds kind of shot on the botanical sets, because they are quite often bought by people who are not into Lego, but all the roses and other plants. that now are built by people who are not into Lego, and they now have a botanical garden as well.
Yeah, that is a thing. We got the Friends Botanical Gardens was slightly underwhelming. Oh, underwhelming, says OBS. Lego made the right move to design the beautiful, beefy bug version. It's so detailed. BKM says, Matt Madish, this kit is designed to get botanical buyers started buying modulars. Yeah, that is the route in. Gets their foot in the door. Not sure what the point of this set is, says Andy. He says, Lego have already, of course, seen the Friends set do really well, but possibly failed to understand that AFOLs have already combined 3 to make their own modular. Yeah, that is a thing as well. I'd like to see a combination of the 2, though, the both brought together, maybe giving it some extra height or something like that. But I do like that roof. BK Slam, fair point, says Matt Malish. But I do wonder if people who like lifelike flower builds actually build this, especially for the price. Yeah, that is true. That's a point as well. I mean, flowers aren't cheap, but no, it's Lego. Matt Malish, yeah, oh for sure. The price point is a hurdle. Always is. I think it's a good price point. You get a lot of minifigures. There's a lot of small pieces in there. We got some great big ones as well. Brad, big lover Brad. Great to have you here, my friend. He says, I think it's a cool set, but since I combined 2 of the Friends ones, I don't personally see the need for it, although I do love it. I think it'd be hard pressed, though, for people with cities to not get it. I, for one, will get it. But I'm one of these people, when I do get my city up and running, it will happen one day, blah, 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 blah. I know what you're thinking. That
will happen the same day that we get Lego Mario CMFs.
Do you know what? Yeah, could you imagine it? Something bad or good will happen. It'll be an apocalypse or it will be utopia. Who knows?
Sorry, you think an apocalypse is a good thing? Jeez, this got dark this stream quick, didn't it?
or utopia. There's always the utopia, but even utopia can be dark. Intern was sleeping during the render. I think they were as well. I mean, how did that get through? But anyway, it did. Oops, they turned the stud layer. It's actually a stud layer when you render it. I love it. I just learned something tonight. The stud layer. It sounds like something you'd have there, Jake. The stud layer. There he is over there. You got quite good zoom on that, haven't you? Look, here you go. Look, he's got in the background there. It's got that stuff. It's got, what you got a toilet chain for in your room? Why have you got a toilet? You on mute. Why have you got a toilet chain in your room?
There's a sign on there for a reason. Okay, yeah. We don't acknowledge the drawstring, because if you pull the drawstring back, things happen. Okay.
Yeah.
So the reason the sign is up there, do not pull. Okay.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should pull it. Do you remember Desmond on Lost, Jake? Did you watch Lost?
I stopped watching Lost when they were like, "There's a polar bear on the tropical island." I was like, I am out. I'm all for whimsy, but I am out.
Yeah, it's like Desmond.
Yeah, that's when we stopped as well. Was when the polar bear came out. It was like, this is just too crazy.
Yeah,
it was bonkers, wasn't it? It was. I was like, "You're gonna die, Charlie." That's quite a good Scottish accent, actually. I have to use that one with Bonnie when I see her next time.
That was Scottish.
That was Scottish, yeah. You remember Desmond? You're gonna die, Charlie. Come on, that's a hint. That's not terrible, was it?
I thought that was just like a generic northern accent then.
It was a bit northern. They're very northern.
He still thinks I'm in Bournemouth, so you know.
Well, this is true.
Definitely true. That's definitely true. Don't listen to him, folks. Echo Bricks is saying, "Yeah, Matt, I love the flower sets, but this set is not for me." I even think it's weird that it's even marketed at Botanicals, because to me this screams modular and city and stuff like that. But
100%.
Here's the thing. With the X Mansion coming out November the 1st, with this coming out November the 1st as well, is 30 days later, is there going to be an appetite for a modular? I'll be surprised. I think you've got to give that 2 months. What do you reckon, Carrie? Modular for December the 1st or January the 1st?
I think it's going to be January, but I think people are going to want it because it's a modular. Everyone loves modulars.
Yeah.
And this is quite clearly not a modular. So
no, but it does.
It's not even modular adjacent. Like, if you put this next to a modular, it's going to look weird.
Modular is code for Lego City by Lego. That's
Yeah.
that's all that they care about. This is for the city builders. That's what modular means.
It's just really weird that they've created a modular building category on the Lego website, which contains
Not in the UK though,
modulars
only in
and the
America.
spec.
The
That's in
modular
the UK as
category
well.
doesn't. I can find it. I tried finding it the other day.
There is no way to search the Lego website for categories.
Well, no, you have all the themes. The themes are categories, right?
Yeah.
No, categories are separate. Categories are they want to sell these bunch of sets together, and they want you to be able to click through and see.
Okay.
So
Let's do
categories
camping.
are a separate thing, and so you can't search for it through the Lego website. You have to use Google to get a link to it. Bizarre stuff.
All right. Okay. Interesting. Didn't know that. But yeah, and the brick scene. I think brick scene. Are you referring to the X mansion? Not sure. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the X mansion. Let's have a quick sort of rebound to that. Yeah, Gaz. Any thoughts on this? What? Just out of curiosity, Gaz, what would you go for? You've got 3 sets potentially, right? You've got the modular that could come out January the 1st or December the 1st. You've got the X Mansion, or you've got the Botanical Gardens. What order would you get those in?
Assuming the modular is going to be somewhere, I'd probably put, because we don't know what it's going to look like, I'd probably put Botanical, X Mansion, and modular, just because I haven't seen the modular. But one thing that does frustrate me a bit actually with the X Mansion is the fact that they have done it so it does connect to modulars, like it's a modular building.
Yeah.
And out of all the Marvel buildings they've done, I think this is the one that you wouldn't need to do that, because in all the shows it's been in and all the films, it's not in the middle of a city. It's in like mansion grounds.
Gardens.
So
like Capability Brown Gardens. So
Yeah,
if anything, the irony is this would work quite well with the Botanical Gardens, because this could be like
exactly.
the orangery. Is that what they call it? I think it's called orangery, isn't it?
Yeah. So but yeah, and you got like a tennis court next to it where the X-Jet comes up. So
I think it is, yeah.
But I could imagine that you need really, really a lot of space, because from what I've seen, the X Mansion is not that big. If the Botanical Garden now is next to the mansion, and in scale, the Botanical Garden is way bigger than the mansion, it looks weird in comparison, doesn't it?
Isn't the X Mansion, it's the same footprint as Assembly Square, isn't it? So it's 2, because they've done it as 3 separate 16 by 32 plates, so they can all come apart like that. That's what that is. That's coming apart.
I tell you one thing I do want to look at just before we finish with the new Lego sets is one of the gift with purchases that's coming out. I'm not sure if this is actually up. Yes, this is a really good one. Let's see if it's out there. Is it out there? Our survey says. Come on, internet. Blimey, you wouldn't think this was a gigabit speed, would you? There we go. It's there. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm definitely going to want to buy this. Before I did my kind of series that just never seems to die at the moment, because there's a lot of stickers in Lego sets. What can I say? Carrie, have you watched this week's one as well?
Is it the shield shape one? Or am I behind?
Oh yeah, that's on Instagram. That's about 5 behind. That is.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. But before that, I was thinking of doing like a kind of a weekly, or maybe it's going to be a monthly, build a Lego sofa. I was going to with some sort of music track and just use that every week. What do you think of this thing, Carrie? This has got to be you, isn't it? You love a book.
I worked in a library for 7 years, so this is right on my street.
You worked in a library, did you say?
Yeah, for 7 years.
Oh my God! What do you know? What that just does not surprise me, guys. That all of a sudden, so many things in my brain have just kind of clicked into place about Carrie.
Yeah. We didn't have the funky ladders though, but I've always wanted to have a library with ladder. We had one at work, but they took all the books out, and it's really sad.
They did.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I definitely want this one, even though it's not the wrong scale to go in a city. Like, it's going to go up there. I'm going to look at it and see how pretty it is. I love it.
Well, Yeah, I mean, I like this. And by the way, physical media is making a massive comeback at the moment. It really is. Like even John Lewis in Oxford Street have just opened up a bookstore in their store. It's something like book sales this year are up over 100%. So
you can thank Book Talk for that. And this Lego set is 100% Book Talk coded. It's very cutesy. It's very demure. All the cottage core are going to be reading this and getting this set. This is going to be like priceless on the aftermarket just for the Book Talkers. It's going to be great.
I mean, it's also because they had the big scandal where I can't remember which of the e-readers it was, but a lot of content suddenly disappeared that people had paid for. And that pushed people to buying books again. It's similar to how we've had with games and we've had videos. It happened to books.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a massive thing. I'm not totally into it, but I tell you what, vinyl this year, Blu-ray, books, massive. Like it's like it's gone really quick. It's just swayed the other way. Physical media is back.
Can't beat the smell of a good book either, though.
Exactly.
Brand new. Oh, I love it. Can't beat the smell of a nice brand new book.
Really? I'm like that with shoes, actually. I quite like the smell of new shoes. I don't think I've ever really shared that with people before, but is it?
That's the kind of thing you don't say on the internet on a live stream.
Is it not? Well, it's better than liking used ones, anyway. Now, Andrew, I know you've got to go soon. Yeah. That's a lovely pair of old slippers, that is. Andrew, what about you? What do you like? Because I know you're going soon. What do you like the smell of new? If something's new, like what's
your fetish, Andrew? What's your what's your favorite sneaker smell?
That's interesting. Play-Doh is always nice when you open up a new Play-Doh.
Oh yes, I'm with you there actually.
Play-Doh. Oh yeah, my God! Did you just go like open it up and get a quick whiff of it or something like that?
Oh yeah,
it's well nice.
That's pretty classic.
New cars, they're quite a nice new smell. That's a nice thing, isn't it? You get into a new car.
Maybe this is just the autistic in me, but none of this is like what the hell is happening? You guys all just going around smelling things. Just
that's what you got a sense for, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I think Jake's blowing his nose.
That was ASMR, I think.
Yeah, ASMR. That was definitely, yeah. What about you, Nicole? What do you think? Do you ever do it? You think, okay, getting into a fresh bed or something like that, a freshly made bed at a hotel. I mean, come on!
Beds. You shouldn't go around smelling beds, especially hotel beds. Jesus Christ.
A freshly made bed. I think people like it. Yeah, exactly. There we go. That's it's from the Netherlands. It's that's snorting, not smelling, Jake. Well, the new question for the week will not be coming from Jake.
That's going to be my question. I'm going to submit next week. That's it. What's your favorite? Which brick is your favorite smell?
Yeah, there you go. Then. That could be a PMQ. That could be a PMQ one week. Just saying. I mean, Echo Bricks love the sniff of a good Technic set. Nicole, what did you say yours was? We got to something newly made beds and stuff, but.
I don't. I'm not into smelling, but I really like to to read a new book. It is something nice to really start a new book, and the vines is not nicked in any way yet.
Okay, definitely. Well, about vinyl records, they smell nice when you open them up for the first time.
I own like 100 odd vinyl records, and I have not shoved my face and sniffed one of them. Who's smelling a record?
You haven't lived.
Honestly, Jake, you go. Or the smell of a nice fire or something like that. You know, it makes me feel really cozy.
Fine, but like you're talking about items that you have to bring quite close to your face to sniff.
Not too close, like, blimey. That look odd, Jake. That would.
If you go around smelling shoes and beds, you have to bring your face quite close to that to get a good whiff. A fire, I can understand. That sort of lives in the ether, that smell. But if you're smelling hotel beds, I think you should start being banned from every Premier Inn, Greg.
Can you imagine Greg gets in the hotel room and just whips open the sheets straight, this bends right over and
As soon as I go in the room, I'm like diving for it straight away, no holding me back.
goes down to the desk and complains, "I'm really sorry, but I think your bed it doesn't have a good smell." And they're all sat there going, "We need to blacklist this man."
Anyway, moving on swiftly. Andrew, are you good, or or is it time for your good self to go?
You know what? I'll take off right now. My daughter's just knocking on the door asking me something. So my son's got a birthday. She's going. We're gonna go downtown to do a Halloween like
cool.
trick-or-treating.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
You know, Halloween trick-or-treating. Or just trick-or-treating. We're doing.
And before you go, just remind us what your new website is called.
brickandbrewed.com. Once again, I said this at the beginning. Unfortunately, all 5 of you guys here aren't going to be able to do it. We're strictly North American.
We're the wrong custom.
Yeah. So I will try to open up to that. It's just the only issue with coming from Canada to Europe. It's like really expensive. So
we're in the Commonwealth. You're part of the Commonwealth. We're in the Commonwealth together. Come on.
I know.
Brexit means Brexit.
Isn't giving that great of deals, I guess.
Might be worth having a word with Meredith, because I know she's saying that she might be able to ship some stuff over from where she is, and that's America. I know you're Canada, but she might
in chicken buckets probably.
Yeah, she might know a good route.
All right, I'll have to look into that for sure, though. But thanks for having me on today, guys. Good to see you. And
take care, Andrew.
I was showing this off last time, but take a look at my new chair here. So.
It's very green, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fancy.
Oh, he's got a cider one. Look at that.
Oh, one chair to rule them all.
I miss the old worn out one. What's the cat think of it, Andrew? That's what I want to know. What's the cat think?
Well, you know what? I have my thing on here so my cat doesn't screw it up in case I'm keeping her out now, but it does have a nice little bottom here, and it's got lots of different customizations. And,
look at that. Nice. He's made.
That could have ended so badly.
I know. I didn't expect that.
That is some man cave. It really is.
Good to see you guys. That's really good purchase. I'll looking forward to the next, 7 days, I guess.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. All the new stuff coming our way. Anyway, good to see you, Andrew. Good stuff.
You guys too.
Look forward to hearing about how your new adventure goes with Brick and Brew.
Oh, one more thing. Bricks in the Sticks is in 3 weeks, and that guy right there is going with me. I'm waiting on some.
The mocks that we were showing off last week.
Oh, they look awesome.
Yeah.
Andrew.
So there it is right there. All 4 of the temples, they're all finished 360 degrees, and I'm going to be adding a bunch of like flames and like lighting with it. And it's gonna look cool. So I'm looking forward to that. So
it does. Pictures. Exactly. Send me your pictures, folks. You know where it goes. LondonBridgeBricks@gmail.com, or of course you can just DM me over on Instagram. I need to see over here. Take care, Andrew. Look after yourself. Look after the kids.
You too.
All 27 of them. Take care, man. Keep bricking and brooding. Right, okay, so the gist is everybody likes it. Ian, do you like books? Are you into books and stuff like that? I can imagine you are.
Yeah, I mean, books are useful.
You
can tell why the Brickbods don't do reviews, don't you? It's useful. All I can say is I'm because books are doing so well at the moment, 100% up. I'm just glad Lego have never come up with the idea of ever getting rid of instructions. It'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? God forbid. Anyway,
never thought of that though. Never crossed their mind at any point.
Yeah, what crazy person would even go there? Anyway, that's that should have returned us all back to normal. Let's just get rid of it altogether, shall we? Maybe that will do it, and maybe this will actually change things up a bit. There we go. We're back to normal, so we're back to 5 now. So I'm getting hassled by my producer to move things along. So I think now we can pop along to this week's PMQ. Now, this week's PMQ actually is filmed in New York. And it's by our good friend James. Yeah, I know. It's a good flex, isn't it? It's by our good friend James, otherwise known as the Ministry of Making. He's going to be on with us next week, folks, as well as someone else as well, Preston Builds. So allow me to introduce you to James, who asks us the following question for this week's PMQ.
Hi, this is James from Ministry of Making, calling from New York City at the moment. I have a question for Greg and the panel. I was wondering how influenced or uninfluenced are you when it comes to purchasing Lego? Do you feel like you listen to a reviewer or somebody from LAN, or do you feel like you make your own judgments and buy because you like it? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
So, very cool question. Thank you so much for that, James. Can't wait to see him next week on the panel as well. Now, as well as asking our panel that particular question, obviously the question goes out to all you lovely lots out there. I'm interested to know if the land people out there, the people, you know, the new influencers, how are they influenced? I'm intrigued to know who do they watch or listen to, or do they just go by gut feeling? I purposely didn't actually send around what the question was this week because I wanted everybody to kind of go off their gut feeling. So where are we going to go first? I think I'm going to start off with Nicole first. Nicole, when it comes to buying sets, how influenced or uninfluenced are you?
I am living proof that I am not influenced by anyone because I have quite a record of loving sets that everyone else but me hates. It's I still like the wee little Hedwig. I find her adorable. So if I were really influenced by anyone, I would have to hate her. But I love really queer things, things that people usually don't like. So I want to say that I'm not influenced, but I'm quite often talking to people and they then bring me over to buying stuff and I thought I don't like it. But in general, I'm not influenced.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not because you do buy some bloody awful sets, and honestly, folks, she tries to tell you how good it is. What was it? The Mandrake. I mean, that is just. It's an abomination, really. Let's face it.
Tell us what you really think, Greg.
Hedwig. Could you imagine if I got given that to review? The Hedwig. I mean, the Hedwig looks like a plucked chicken, but you love it though, don't you?
It is amazing. It looks adorable.
It's not amazing. Adorable, yes. Amazing for all the wrong reasons. Definitely.
Oh.
I love the build of it. I enjoy watching it. Maybe
that doesn't sound weird. No, I do hear you, Nicole. I really do, and I feel really bad because Nicole really likes them, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Like I really try.
Yeah.
And
sometimes I see something in sets that maybe are not meant to be seen. Like, for example, what I just recently built was the Mona Lisa. I love the build of it. I had so much
come
fun.
on, Nicole, you cannot. Did you? I like the frame of that one. Yeah, but did you actually like the image?
Not as a Mona Lisa. It's a terrible set as a Mona Lisa, but the set in itself. If I forget that it's meant to be the Mona Lisa, I like to think of the set as a self-portrait of me. I would like to go for it as merchandise for, do you want to build Lady Macbeth? I have it covered. Go and buy the Mona Lisa. I love it. I had so much fun building it with me being in mind, building me.
Yeah. PKM Slab. Is this, to be fair, the Mandrake smells really good.
Touche.
I'll give you that. Yeah, that is touche for sure. Jake, what about you? Are you ever influenced by influencers? Do you go by gut feel? What do you do? What gives you the reference to sort of thing? Yeah, I'm going to get that, or I'm touching that with a barge pole.
I think people are instinctively thinking about this as if it's review content. I don't think this necessarily falls into the category of just review content. I think we all know my opinions on review content, but like I think more people are influenced over like the fun someone looks like they're having within the content they're making. This is why like Matt Mellish and like Emma Saurus are like two particularly very good, like two gay AFOs as well. Preston Builds, like they're very, very good. Sorry, Jonathan.
You see,
they're very good at
yeah.
They're very good at portraying that like their true feelings in their content.
Okay,
like you know when they're having fun doing their land material. That has a lot of power, I think, over whether people would consider the set. Like people are going to start talking about the set more when you see stuff like that compared to, I think, like review content, because a lot of review content is almost similar and same. Like you watch 2 or 3 of them, you've heard the same thing 100 times.
No, I get that, which is why I like to you know, when it comes to like Star Wars stuff, M&R straight away, it's always going to be M&R. And then maybe for an objective view, I'll watch Jang. For a very fan view, I'll watch, say, Gene Version or something like that. And then when it comes to kind of like, I think one of the best, I think there's 2 really good all-rounders out there. I think that's Tiago and Jang. You know, one's land, one's non-land. But both very, very good reviewers nonetheless. I quite like the overview one. I mean, I did a funny little video the other day, just a very overview video where I built a little bit of Over the Moon, and then I just spoke about the main elements of what you got in the box, as well as the box actually, because it's quite unique. And I had a lot of really good feedback about that. And I was just like, oh, maybe that is a thing. It's a bit like the good, the bad, and the build reviews that I do. They're not really reviews. They're more like overviews. I point a thing out. But it's just little bits that you point out that maybe combined with other things that do kind of maybe influence people. And I think something that I always like to see in a review or just when someone's talking about something is just their enthusiasm for the set. That is really what influenced me, because I kind of connect to that. I really do. Interesting though, Jake. And there's some really, really good points there. Gaz, and Alex Noons as well. I just want to say Alex Noons is really good at doing reviews as well. I like him. I do find him incredibly candid. Gaz, what influences you? I mean, I think a lot of us, especially when we're in certain chats and stuff, we all kind of influence each other. Especially this week when it came to the sets that were in the sales. I mean, Madeline and me were doing crazy things in those chats this week. But yeah, what influences you? And are you influenced by influencers, or do you go on gut feeling as well? What does it for you?
Kind of a bit of a mix sometimes. So if I see a set that I like the look of, that you kind of know sometimes straight away, you think, oh, okay, this is really cool. I really like the look of this. And then what I still tend to do is I won't necessarily plan on getting it straight away, but then I will wait for somebody else whose reviews I maybe do trust to actually get hold of it and do it that way. Just because I know if I've watched reviews on other stuff that they've done in the past and I know that I kind of agree or have a similar mindset, I might be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they've built it, they've experienced it, and it's not going to be a terrible build, because it's the same with anything. Like a TV program, you'll start watching it and maybe it doesn't live up to the trailer that you've watched for it. So if you see a set and it looks like it's going to be really good, if someone I know,
Disney Star Wars, anyone?
I'm not saying anything, but if they've sort of had a good experience building it, then that would be like my decider. Be like, well, they haven't found anything majorly wrong with it, and I could still quite the look of it. But other times I will just go and think, yeah, day one, that's what I need to get. Like Eldorado Fortress, and like, yeah, okay, that's me, because it hits the nostalgia note for me as well. Then, so
yes, and I was not interested in getting that at all until your excitement of buying the set and being really excited because for you it was like a real sort of throwback as to when you was a child, and I really like seeing that, and I'm like I'm sort of thinking I missed out. I want to kind of be a part of that. And then when you know, and all the stuff that comes with it, because you like pirates, and then just by sheer fluke, because I hadn't even bothered looking at the reviews for it, I was like, I really like these Imperial soldiers. That's what I like about pirates. Isn't the pirates? It's the ships, the fortress, and the army building, which is for the last sort of 4 months, I've been sort of maybe buying about 20 of those each month from Lego. So I'd have to do a members stream where I just kind of just start building them all together and just see exactly where I'm at with the army.
Army building? Who would do that, honestly?
Exactly, yeah, especially when it comes to that M-Tron malarkey.
Do that, and it's just crazy.
Let's have a look. See, look, this is Shy Times my time. But yeah, show us your influence of...
I've actually got them on a
army
plate
building.
now. It's a bit easier. I can't remember how many there is.
People do that, though, don't they? They just literally put them on base plates.
Yeah.
That's
So
nice.
it's just
How many are you thinking
hiding.
of getting? What's the number in your head that you're going to go for? Are you going to go 50, 100, or what?
Till I stop. There you go.
Okay,
Go until I stop.
You're just going to keep going. I like that idea. He's a bloody good figure, guys. It really is. Very cool. All right, Gaz. So that's how Gaz gets influence. Keep your answers coming, folks, as well. We'll be coming back round to you as well in just a tick. Carrie, let's start with you. How are you influenced, or maybe not, as the case may be, when it comes to buying Lego?
I don't know if I am influenced by other people because I don't tend to watch many reviews because I like to buy a set and see it fresh. I don't want to know what it's going to be like. But at Lego shows, when I have Monarch next to me, I spend a lot more than otherwise. So I can definitely be influenced, and it's definitely on my side.
Especially when you know stock is low or something like that, and you've got to make a quick decision, and you don't want
Doesn't
to.
even need that. As long as Mark's next to you, you're buying it. That's how it works.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah, that is true. What did Mark buy for me recently, Gaz? You picked it up for me, but Mark bought it. What was it?
Yeah, it's the Lego Batman movie one.
Oh, the clay, the clay attack, the clay man attack, clay splat or something.
Yeah.
I've been after that set for bloody years. I have, and that was always in Blocks Magazine's top 20. Was it? It's like I don't think they do the top 20 anymore, but that was always in their top 20 for like eons. And I only watched the movie about a month ago. Oh my god, that is one of my favorite Lego movies. It really is. Piece by Piece is right up there as well. Very good movie. Okay, intriguing. So Carrie isn't necessarily influenced, but maybe down to different circumstances, she absolutely is. Ian, I can't imagine gets influenced by anybody at all. Who does influence you other than Carrie?
I have no influence over him.
Oh, come off it. When it comes to certain things, I'm sure you do.
I feel like Ian's influenced by the power of love.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say. When it comes to Lego, I'm not influenced by anyone. You know, when it comes to reviews, if I'm unsure on getting a set, I may watch a review, and I normally get annoyed by the person whittering on about their opinions. I don't care. I just want to see the set. That's what I want in a review. Just lots of different angles of the set. Occasionally you'll see someone and they've got a set and you think, well, if they like it, I should probably keep away from it. But
Anti-influence.
That's probably as close as it gets, really. Yeah.
Really? Oh well, that was that went around briefer than I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing. Carrie's thinking, yes, we could be literally on time tonight. So let me catch up exactly with what the chat said. Gaz is going to be teeing up, of course, mock the week. I'm not quite sure who is it we're going to be looking at this week, Gaz. Before
hang on, it's just loading back up now.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's Booyah Bricks.
A Booyah Bricks.
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't work with a British accent, I don't think. But
Booyah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Well, anyway, we'll get to Booyah Bricks in just a moment. What a fascinating name it really is. You right there, Jake? You think it's okay, mate?
I just whacked my finger on my desk.
Oh.
Why?
Anyway, on that bombshell, let's get the question again from James, otherwise known as the Ministry of Making.
Hi, this is James from Ministry of Making, calling from New York City at the moment. I have a question for Greg and the panel. I was wondering how influenced or uninfluenced are you when it comes to purchasing Lego? Do you feel like you listen to a reviewer or somebody from LAN, or do you feel like you make your own judgments and buy because you like it? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, James. And like I said, folks, he'll be on next week. Ministry of Making. Can't wait. It's going to be a good one next week. I've got a funny feeling, guys. It's going to be talking a lot about Harry Potter next week and all sorts of things. I really do.
I think it is a possibility, isn't it?
I think a strong possibility, definitely. Anyway, let's see what they would
What
do.
accent was that one?
What the Harry Potter?
Yeah, what's that?
That's
So you doing Scottish again?
Yeah. She cannot take any more, Captain. It sounds like a Dalek, that did actually, guys. It sounds like a Dalek on his last legs, that was. Exterminate. Sorry, I'm making myself laugh here. Let me get back to the chat. Honestly, Jeb has always said to me, honestly, Greg, so you just amuse yourself. And I really can. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Bright Switch Brick says, I make my own judgments no matter how poor. Yeah, shall I tell you what, right? When she wants to whop the dosh out there on the old Lego, how can I put it? Lauren always has a plan. Shy Time is my says, I don't watch review videos. Haha, really? Okay. Interested. Good PMQ. I make my own mind, but I can be influenced. True. I like to be my own judgments, but I can be influenced by certain A-files like Martin. Toy World's out there. Hello, mate. Good to see you, Richie. I will not stand for this Harry Potter blasphemy. There we go. I think that we're talking about Hedwig. That was more sort of wig than head, should we say. Chewbacca. Best set ever. Gotta have it. Don't miss out for a limited time only. Yeah, there's a reason why it's limited time. Just saying. BKM Slam. To be fair, the Mandrake smells really good. One for you there. Can you confirm or deny, Lady McBrick, that the Mandrake smells really good?
Oh, please don't do that in the microphone again. Ugh.
Mandrake for women. It'll have you screaming. What do you reckon, Nicole? A good smell, bad smell?
I can't confirm it.
She can't confirm it. She doesn't want to admit it. That's what that is.
No, but I'm bringing them to Manchester, so you're free to sniff away.
We have good sniff of Nicole's mandrakes in Manchester. What can we say? Guys, I'll let you go first. Matt Nash says, honestly, I don't want reviews anymore. Until after I build a set to see what people think, after I make my own opinion of it. I also don't like having the build spoiled. Yeah, Carrie's like that. I mean, it's bizarre, but it's true. A lot of people are like that.
It's not bizarre. Why is that bizarre?
Because you do a Lego channel.
Yeah, but I want to see things first.
But I see we do stuff sometimes. We look at things. You're like, no, Ian, don't show me, Ian.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Honestly, it's like showing bright light to a vampire. It really is. This is funny.
I don't like bright lights either.
There you go. You won't
be there after midnight either.
Yeah, she'll be saying that when she's standing outside Southampton tomorrow at 9:00. Saying, "Well, what the hell are we doing up this time of day?"
Yeah.
Echo Bricks.
You see the pad wall sniffing it.
Yeah, exactly. Sniffing the door handles. Don't do that, folks. You will get some looks, especially from security. Echo Bricks goes on to say, I never watch reviewers. It's mainly people in the community who are talking about sets that gets my attention. Well, I like that, about sets that gets my attention. I like that. To different sets, but I usually get sets that I go with other sets. Blimey, Steve, how many times can you say the word sets in one sentence? Like Botanical, Winter Village, and Castle. Matt Malish then goes on to say, he goes, I'm influenced by some to buy something when there's a strong sense of something being good by standards of the community is a scale. I got to be honest, when we all know there's something really good out there, we all do get excited. There are certain sets that are definitely like that. Andrew, or rather Martin, he says, I normally watch a review on sets I know that I've decided to get. I am more influenced by shows like London Bridge Bricks or London Calling, where others' opinions are expressed on sets, which is exactly what we do. I'm genuinely, as a rule, we got 5 or 6 people on the panel. We chat about certain things. We get 5 or 6 different points of view, which is the...
And normally those opinions are on his accents, not the Lego, but 5 or 6.
Oh yeah. We do cover Lego, of course, but there are other things to consider at the same time as well, especially when it comes to mandrakes. Isn't that right, Nicole? Mandrake, the smell of it. One Brick Studs goes, a review never changes my mind. It's because he's obsessed. That's what he is. He's obsessed. If it's Harry Potter, it's sort of like, I think it's the one. I love him, really. Coaster Bricks, aka Emily, says, I also like watching people stream Lego builds. Yes. What helps me also decide whether I would like to buy a certain set or not. Yeah, it's true, actually. Yeah. Negative opinions on sets never influence me as well, although, says Saletscape. And I think, we've got a few more down here. Martin goes on to say, with the sales this week, yes, here we go. We had some good ones this week, didn't we, Martin? Future us will be pleased. We got great prices. Current us is a noise. We are eating remain noodles to the end of the month. Yeah, noodles. Think beans on toast down here, I tell you. I don't buy anyone for about 2 months because I just got 2 Lego maps and about 10,000 1x1 rounds. Yeah, that'd be the world map. That will be. Now I have to start my army building, Gaz. Entron. So I am mostly influenced by Gaz and Tiago. There you go. That's a good combination. It really is. Now, talking of influencing, Crypto Bricks. Greg just influenced me to want the Clayface Lego Batman set. Honestly, Crypto, it is a brilliant set. It really is. Good minifigures, an excellent build of Clayface. I'm saying this, I've not built it yet. I've just read reviews upon reviews on it. But I just want to get it. And I might even, and you know what? I think there's a thing to do. Like, we do reviews, but on sets that have come by, almost like a retrospective view. I like it. Island Dayfall says, love watching YouTubers review sets after I've already decided that I'm getting the set. Helps build up the excitement of a new set showing up. Yeah, I do. I do agree. And I don't always want to see, like, certain days that when sets get announced and everything like that, you'll see this kind of a very similar spiel on the feeds. And those days, quite often, I'm less on Instagram and stuff like that because I just don't want to. I kind of want to get the excitement, see some stuff that people don't necessarily that will mention that I don't want to actually know just yet. So Connor's out there as well. So Connor, hope you're doing well, my friend. Been good chatting with you recently over on WhatsApp. Hope you and the family are having a top Friday evening. Good to have you here, my friend. Don't forget, folks, if you have just tuned in, do me a little favour. Please do give the streams a thumbs up. And think of all that lovely Lego as well that you can buy out there. So everybody who is in the panel tonight, including Andrew, who's just left us, you will find down in the description below as well. I'm not forgetting, of course, that he's got brickandbrew.com, which if you live in Canada or America, you will be able to buy from him. Bright Switch Fixes, embargo, HP days, I avoid like the plague. Yeah, I just kind of want to, when you initially see it, I mean, I think pretty much most of us will know within a few seconds, yes, I like it, no, I don't. And you kind of look at it, but I kind of want to see it, look at the pictures and get a feel for it myself. And then go into some reviews to kind of see a little bit deeper. I quite like Jang does a thing where he just gives his on pictures that you see from Lego.com. He gives his opinion on what he sees. And I think that's pretty good. I like that. It kind of helps you to realise certain things about certain sets that you do or you don't like. Either way, folks, I think in one way or other, depending on points of view, we're all influenced. And I think on that note...
As I say, actually, just before we jump into the next bit, when we went through the Space CMF, actually, on London Calling, I think that was quite good because the pictures initially were terrible, and then because I think was it Jay's Brick Blog, I think they had better pictures that we went through and discussed. They actually had better pictures of them all, and it was like, actually, yeah, these aren't as terrible as that first long distance picture of them all lined up made them look. So
it was like they were like 3 miles away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know. Planet Tech has joined the chat as well. Good to see you, Thomas. Hope all is good with you. Gregors. Love it. What can I say? You throw something out there, people are going to abuse it. But anyway, on that note, good to have you here, Tech. Hope you've had a good week, and hope family are all safe and well too. So what are we going to do now? I'll tell you what we're going to do now. Let's take it a little bit easy and throw the chalice down. Give it over to Gaz for a few moments for this week's Mock the Week. Okay, Gaz, it's over to you, my friend.
Yeah. So this week it's Brick. Okay. That's so sorry. So she's got some really cool content page. She takes part a lot in habitat challenges. So much so she's actually been doing the habitat for 5 years, as is in this little reel here. So you can see she's got some really, really nice little habitat builds throughout her page, and also some little mini builds as well, like these, which are kind of cool. But the one that literally popped up today actually is this one for.
No, not the mushroom salad.
No,
oh, wow. That's so cute.
Yeah, it's really cute, right? And I love the fact that it's kind of like the actual set, but she's managed to do like a rescaled down version of it as well, just for the habitat. And I think it works really well. I really love it. And it's perfect in theme. Gosh, in keeping with the Halloween theme as well. And it's not a render as well, which is really cool. But nice little shaping on this as well, in such a small scale as well, because I think it's probably a little bit easier to do with a bigger scale because you can get more variety of bricks to get that massive swooping curl. But you know, she's managed to get that whole I can't remember what the mountain's called in it, or the but she's managed to get that all in, and with the little moon in the background. And I think these are the old CMF figures as well, so they probably work in scale with a habitat a lot better. But it's a really nice little build. It's quite charming with it as well. And, I really like it. But yeah, she's got really good stuff on her page as well. Really bright and vibrant. As Carrie did mention the Mushroom Girl, and this is beautiful as well. That all the different builds that she's got for
that's really
nice. Flowers as well, without using necessarily just flower pieces as well. So she's got like this is like the tooth piece and like a little curve piece there as well. So yeah, really, really pretty.
Yeah, that is nice. I mean, that's you all over. That is. If I had to create a minifigure, a sig fig of Carrie, that's what it would be. I think it would be the mushroom head.
I love a mushroom.
Oh, did I just press the wrong button? I did press the wrong button. I meant to press that arrow. Yeah, and this is a nice couple as well. She's done with the Disney ones, yeah. And I love this one particularly just because I love the colours of the background for Andy's room as well.
It's perfect colour.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And that's really fabulous as well. That waterfall. Oh, amazing. And then,
I think habitats get sort of like a bit of a bad rap within the mocking community because like
why is that?
Because they're like, you know, it's small, it doesn't look like there's lots of attention and detail have gone into it, but like
I feel like there's more detail.
I was gonna say making habitats is like actually incredibly hard, especially when you're on the scale of this. Like that curve in that mountain is amazing, and even sort of like trying to artistically put even that shower scene, that psycho scene, like artistically trying to work out how to scale that down and represent something on such a small scale with such a limited palette and limited ability of like size scale as well is incredibly hard.
Because it's sort of been able to tell a story in such a compact space, isn't it, as well, and conveying it all across. But yeah, I completely agree. Yeah. But it's like when we've seen that when Kaz does hers as well. I mean, she's got, you know, a massive bank of them, and you know, there's a lot of thought and a lot of trial and error going into it just to make it work and look the way you want it to, and in some cases, you know, telling the story you want it to. So I think they're really cool. I do love habitats. This was a Gremlins one, so of course.
Jake, when you did yours for Bricktastic last year, you did pop videos, didn't you?
Yeah, I did iconic music videos. I'm actually looking at it right now. I actually chose a bigger scale on purpose because I'd done one habitat to the habitat scale rules before, and it was good, but like it was a good first attempt. You could tell what it was, but there was no story there. It was just a minifigure in a setting.
Yeah.
Whereas with the music videos, I had to tell the story of the music videos. So I did purposely choose a bigger scale because I would have more room to fit more details in. And also because I was really lazy and I thought it was a good way to sort of modularize it and sort of move it around if need be.
Yeah. And are you gonna extend that anymore, or is that mock for now on ice?
For now, it's on ice. Maybe in a couple of years I'll expand it. That way I can do some other things and people can kind of forget that I did it in the first place, and then I bring it back out and people go, "Oh, that's clever," and go, "Ah, you've not seen this before, lol."
Yeah.
But yeah, I keep getting ideas from people who see it online, and get a lot of people asking for Metallica. A lot of people really want to see a Metallica habitat, which is I can't like picture an iconic music video from them, but sure, like you know.
Yeah, I'd like to put one together of all of us, people that have come on the panel or people in their own sort of like YouTube sort of setting, and have one like we all do our own one or something like that, and at Bricktastic just put them all together. I think that could be
I think if you did one for every single person that was ever been on London Calling, you would fill your entire cabin.
It would be hundreds. But I think it'd be quite good to do it. Maybe if a few of us got together or something like that and just said, "I'm going to do one of myself and you do one," and you know, I don't know. I think it would be quite good actually. I think that would be quite cool, like a habitat challenge. But you know, one in which we all just, I don't know, if someone's got a bit of space at Bricktastic, we just put them all together on that.
Are you thinking that, you know, people would create habitats of themselves, or are you saying that we should each pick someone else to do the habitat on?
Like a Secret Santa?
Yeah. I think we could do a random name out of a hat.
You got to guess who did you?
Yeah, no, I think that would be good. Yeah, I think that would be good. And then you do like an exchange at the end of it. You basically take that. You take your one. I think that's a really good idea. I think we should look into that. Tech, 2K Foles, you boys into that as well? We could try and get like 10 of them together. You know, Madlib, Mark, all that stuff.
And then what we should do is we should arrange them in a square like you do on StreamYard and have like one of your London Calling backgrounds behind it. So it looks like a London Calling panel stream.
Actually, you could just get like a little, you know, like the ant farm things, those sort of thin bits of like glass and stuff. You could just do one of those and just fill it up with bricks. So instead of a photo, you've got like that live behind.
Yeah,
I think it would be really good. Honestly, I think that would be really good. And like, it's not too hard to do. We've got like three months to do it in, or whatever it is.
Hang on, whoa! I'm not doing it for this Bricktastic. Calm yourself down.
Come on, it's just a habitat. It's a habitat.
All right, just because you don't go to Bricktastic and display, look at you, Mr. Content. Show with a couple of cameras. Some of us have got logistics to think about here.
Some of us have learned to drive. What can I say? Are you going to get up there, Jake? Are you?
I have no idea at the moment.
You live nearer to it now, don't you?
By about 40 minutes, sure.
That's not bad.
Oh, it's in walking distance now, surely.
I was going to say, get the old mega bus up there with Mark. That'd be fun.
Where I live now is actually worse. I would have to do like 2 or 3 2 or 3 train changes to get to Manchester if I was just to do it by train. I think this year might be just due to the scale and sizes of our mocks. Me and my friend Connor, we normally share a table. I think this might be the last year we're going to be sharing a table together because his mocks are getting quite big. Mine are getting sort of bigger and more complicated. So like it's no longer, I think from next year onwards, it's going to be being able to stick a couple of mocks in the back of his car and meet him halfway sort of thing. So I've got to figure out all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, the brick mods might have some room now because unless they're taking up Sam's stuff again, is that happening again?
Even ours takes up a lot more now. So
Yeah.
Our latest box is 10 boxes versus we had like 6 before.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Hey, Lex, good to see you, dude.
Quite large.
I didn't see you packing up.
Yeah, very cool. So guys, tell us a little bit more about Booyah Bricks then.
So Instagram account is Booyah Bricks, so BOOYAH BRIX. So definitely worth giving her a follow. And as TJ said as well, the Halloween Habitat challenge is still open until the end of the month. So if you wanted to take part, you still got 6 days. Just do it, and I think you just tag it in there as well, and then that's what she's done here.
I've seen a lot of these Grinchy things around at the moment. That seems to be a bit of a thing.
Yeah, I think
that looks nice though. I like that.
I think it's maybe off-brand, maybe.
Oh,
is it? Not, yeah, it's in the background. It's not actually Lego.
It's not a Lego block.
No. Oh yeah, there you go. No, it's not. That's a video. There you go. Yeah, it is by whoever these people are.
I'm thinking, like, there's loads of people out there that have got these.
Yeah, there's loads of alt ones coming out now, isn't there? The FO brand, for example, they seem to be doing quite well.
Yeah, I love all this stuff that goes on these figures' heads as well. That always makes me laugh.
But yeah, definitely worth checking out and taking part if you can.
Okay, good stuff. So that is Booyah Bricks, and guys, where do we find Booyah Bricks?
So Instagram, you can check her out there, and if you go there as well, she's got a link tree to any other places you might be able to find her as well.
Good stuff. All right, guys, what a brilliant one. Booyah Bricks, folks, check her out as and when you can over on Instagram. Righty ho then. So we'll take a look at your Lego picks in just a moment. Tonight we're not gonna do Bean Boozled tonight. We'll do that next week. We'll do 8 next week. Carrie, unless you want me to do them, Carrie. I don't know. What does the producer say?
Well, what are the effects on the Saturday? Because I quite like to see you stream for 12 hours having eaten lots today.
Oh, I could do some
I'm
tomorrow.
quite evil.
Yeah, I could do some tomorrow. How about that?
I think you should do it because you're doing 12 hours, right?
Roughly.
You should do beans every 2 hours.
How many
beans though?
That's six rounds of beans tomorrow.
Sugar. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we do 2. I'll do 2 beans every 2 hours tomorrow. Oh, there's a lot of teasing that. I like that.
Keeps you awake, keeps your brain focused.
Yeah,
and it gives us a
and
lot
your
of stuff
stomach
to do.
churning. Yeah.
I got some really cool treats to eat tomorrow as well. They're going to be very sugary, milk chocolate. I even picked up some. Oh, what do they call it? They're not penguins. Percy pigs, guys. Percy pigs. Yeah. Spooktacular versions of them. So anyway, let's go around and just see what Carrie's what she's actually achieved during the stream so far. Tomorrow, folks, Lego Team B, which, by the way, Lego Team B, 10 o'clock tonight, I'll be streaming again, so you'll be able to see me again with Gaz and Co. Later on. So we'll get back to the beans then, I promise you. So what have you guys been up to then? Because Ian, you don't actually look like you've been doing too much today.
So yeah, we're doing a bit of sorting. Carrie's mainly doing the sorting, and then I'm putting stuff into trains. So this is like we have a special system for 1x1 pieces. We've also done Technic, now on minifig accessories.
Yeah.
So
it's always fun because you have to make decisions of where would you put a little injection thingy, needle. Where does that go? Is that a weapon? Could be a weapon.
It could.
I don't know.
A weapon for good though, Carrie.
I've got a lot of handles for buckets as well, but not many buckets.
Yeah, why do we have so many bucket handles?
Yeah, buckets, but not many buckets. No, not many buckets, but lots of handles.
Buckets, but not many buckets. There's a song in there somewhere, Carrie.
Yeah, there probably is. I won't sing it for you. But...
Carrie, you're always singing though.
I know, but that's my thing. I don't need to bore you with my singing on a Friday.
Good stuff then. All right, fair enough. And what about you, Nicole? Nicole, have you been building anything during the stream?
No. I'm holding on to the thing that I had built earlier.
Earth is that thing?
That's so cute.
I literally just said to Ian, we have to buy this. It's so cute. Yeah, I think it's like 20% off at Game.
Is it?
Look how cute it is.
I didn't realise it had a wiggle motion to it. That's
cool.
That's cute. I love a wiggle.
Yeah.
What, like the Australian ones?
It's like real life.
Oh, I love the Wiggles too, sure.
The Wiggles? Is there actually something called the Wiggles?
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started. Then we'll start singing.
Ooh, bumpy.
That does look good. So that is a Jurassic Park. That is from a Jurassic Park set, that particular one, isn't it?
Yeah, but I love all the buildable figures, so that fits right into my theme.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good.
Oh, that's cool.
Sorry, what's your theme? Your theme of like
weird builds, buildable figures. I love all the buildable figures.
Okay, the buildable figures as well. Yeah, Hedwig, all that stuff. All right, good stuff then. Well, should we take a look at this week's pictures then? I think we should. We might actually finish the stream on around 3 hours tonight. That'd be a miracle, if anything. But anyway, folks, it's time, I think, for this week's Lego pictures. Oh, right. How about this then? How cool does this thing look?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, BKM
incredibly
slams.
detailed for Lego, right?
It is incredibly. Yeah, this is what Brickmania do. Right. Oh, what creature's that, guys?
I think that's the
Predator.
Deathclaw, maybe. Because it's all Fallout, that stuff.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because that's from New Vegas, I think. And then they've got the power armor helmet down the bottom.
Oh yeah, that is a big helmet, guys. Just saying.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So this is BKM Slam. It says hello, Greg. Here's a recap of Brickmania at Maker Faire last weekend. So this is what we're looking at here, folks. It's really big. It's like it's on a huge scale. It really is. Let's start getting through them anyway. I mean, look at this for a start. There's a big old submarine.
Oh, it's Red October.
That's awesome.
Love that. I love the Brickmania logo as well.
Yeah. I like the variation they did for that spaceman torso. She's well. That's quite cool.
Yeah, dude.
It's nice.
Is that actually BK?
Oh,
Slam?
wow.
I'm trying to think who that is. Look at this. Oh my.
That's all as well.
Oh, I forgot to take seasick tablets. I forgot how much you move around.
I do. What's that? I do like to wiggle things. What can I say?
Love a
They
wiggle.
look like Star Trek. It's got look, it's got the whole thing out there. Look.
Oh, they're really cool, those things.
Yeah, it does look
Nice
good.
doing.
I tell you what, though, I like where they're at. I want to know where they're at. It looks like it reminds me of the what was the film that came out? Full Metal Jacket. When I was a kid, Full Metal Jacket. Strangely enough, Vietnam film. Where do you think it was filmed? In Vietnam? No, it was filmed in London, East London to be exact.
It's Starfleet crew.
The Vietnam of the UK.
The Vietnam of the UK. No, we don't. We just call it NAM for short, Jake. That's quite something. This, isn't it?
I love the detail
hello.
in it. Oh, okay.
Is that the main man? That's the main man, isn't it? That owns Brickworld Chicago, or Brickworld, I should say, not Brickworld Chicago, or even Brickmania, I should say. that is the head of Brickmania. He's normally got really bushy hair, but he's obviously had it cut. Check it out, folks. Brilliant interview between him and Shy Time on Sitting on a Stoop. But that is him. There we are. Yeah, there we go. Starfleet crew. They're all coming in there. Dan. There we go. It's all the Brickmania bods. That is Dan Siskind. Yeah, Brickmania owner. That was it. Yeah. Oh. That's really cool. I like that. I need to have a chat with him. Do you know what? I did actually chat with him for about 30 seconds, not knowing exactly who he was. At Brick World Chicago, but really nice guy anyway. We were just chatting about Dungeons and Dragons. Who's this Cockney geezer?
Excellent.
But I like it where they're at. They look like they're in like an old factory or something like that.
Some foundry building of Mare Island Shipyard in San Francisco. BKM Slam just put it in.
Thank you, mate. It says, there's foundry building and shipyard. Oh, it's really
Nuclear vessels. Excellent.
really? Oh, like it. Gaz will be going around with the old machine that sort of detects how much. A bit like what they do. What's the TV show that came out, Gaz? Based on the computer game recently. It was on Prime, I think it was. It was really good.
Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout. Yeah, Fallout. That was good, man.
Yeah.
Based on the computer game. Oh, it's past your bedtime, Greggy boy, isn't it?
Yeah. Whatever.
On your Pac-Man.
Mr. Pac-Man. Mr. I live in a residential home. I mean, look at the scale of this, though, Jake. That is some scale, isn't it?
Wow, that is cool.
I mean, bloody size of that for a start. I mean, that's saying something, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Sorry, I just realised there's a giraffe here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Love a
that-
giraffe. Giraffes are so weird.
Yeah, they are. They are. When they
Sounds like there's some trauma connected to that, Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
No,
They've got very long tongues. I know that much. Jake, but have you been to a zoo? Been attacked by one or something?
they just look. No matter what they're doing, they just look so bored all the time. They're just like, yeah. I'm a giraffe. We get it.
The giraffe talks, and over 3 days it gets super annoying. It must have limited speech. Oh, these are good. Look, there's R2.
Oh yeah. That's really cool. That all that stuff, and that's a great setting as well. I really like that.
Well, that does look like a scene out of Star Wars, doesn't it? It looks brilliant. Oh, here we go. This is Mr. Chalice. He was watching a program this week. Was it last week? Anyway, and it was. I think it's one of these ones where people go on and sell stuff, and he just happens to be watching the one with Lego on it. This one here. Here we go. The bidding room. This is it.
Oh, okay.
511 accordion. That's very, very bright blue, isn't it? I don't know if the Lego's actually that bright and blue.
And this was people bidding on people's mocks.
Yeah, I think this is based on a real set, though. I mean, that was definitely a real set. I think that was a set from the 60s, that one, which I didn't know nothing about until Carrie emailed me the other day. That is weird, isn't it? Because that was the one, wasn't it?
Never. Yeah, I think that's the exact same one.
Yeah. Never heard of it. I'm going to be working on a video, actually, where I kind of bring one back to life that's came out 51 years ago. It's bizarre. BKM Slam, maybe I should get the speakers on the Aura working again for June. But there's the instruction manual.
Oh yeah,
Make out. But yeah, that was an official set.
you would have thought that we would know more about the giant blue building, right? We always talk about the yellow castle.
Yeah.
Why has no one ever mentioned the giant ass blue building?
Yeah, I've never seen it before. And is it me? Are these two different people's hands? Because that thumb is incredibly bigger than that thumb, isn't it? Or was that just me? Maybe it's the TV.
Yeah, I think it's the TV warping everything.
That does not look like the same person's hand.
That doesn't look like a hand at the
No,
top.
yeah, that one's a little bit.
Do you think that's a toe? Anyway, let's move on. That's making me feel a bit queasy. That is.
That's making you
even
feel
for me.
queasy?
I think,
You were talking
yeah.
about sniffing shoes earlier.
Yeah, I don't want to sniff that thing though, whatever that is. Look at hell. Gaz, any thoughts on that? Just saying.
That next picture looked really great. What was it? It's,
Maybe we should do a new segment, foot or hand. Just saying. Right. Anyway, because apparently Carrie just walks around in their bare feet all day long, no matter where she's gone.
Not all day long, and not
Even
I
down
think she's
Aldi's,
not Carrie.
apparently. She got arrested once, I think.
Rumors you start about Carrie. I'm surprised people don't think she's like the Sasquatch or something like that.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Right.
Actually, that is one of the rumours he started.
But anyway, this is the who sent me this here? This is Corsham, the Corsham shop. Matt.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember him. He's going there every bloody day, guys.
He's in America at the minute. He was in this amazing toy store in Florida.
Oh.
The sets they had there were just insane, honestly.
Yeah. Wasn't that, Gaz? Wasn't that, I think I saw him say he has Store Envy. Is that the story he was in?
Yeah. He sent like a couple. I sent him a message and he sent me a couple of extra videos. And it's like, oh my God, look at that. It's like the money for the sets that are in there is just crackers.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thanks for sending those in. I tell you what I ordered this week. I pre-ordered. It's by a company called McFarlane. And it's based on Christopher Reeve's Superman. And it's an action figure. And it looks really good.
Nerd.
Dude, I'm a big Superman fan, and especially Christopher Reeve's era, albeit we don't talk about the fourth movie. And it was, I just saw it. I was just like, I've always wanted one of those. And anyways, hopefully it's not too much of a new rabbit hole that I'm going down. This is Echo Bricks. Blimey, this is about as basic as it gets, but it's probably got some decent functionality about it. No Technics, man. I mean, that is a proper retro Technics set. It really is. Iron Navefall says, I think that was the name of the set, wasn't it? Lego Giant as Blue Building. That was it. Mm-hmm. Funny naming techniques they had in those days. BK Sam, sweet. Thank you for advocating and promoting. We appreciate what you do all in Chicago. Totally. We should all be there for each other. That's the main thing. This is a cool picture. So this is I very luckily I'm a member of the British Film Institute, and I got tickets to go to see Pharrell Williams' new movie Piece by Piece last Sunday, and took my wife and two gay folks were there as well. So we all met up, and I got to be honest, it was quite a blast as it happens. It was a good old giggle. It was a good night, Jake. I wish you could have been there, Jake.
I tried to get tickets, but the only tickets that were left were right up in the gods, and they were still £80 a seat.
Really? The weird thing is,
so expensive.
They were the same prices as the ones right at the front as well. So I managed to. So I bought when I waited 3 hours in a queue to get tickets right at the back, and then because but just by sheer fluke, I use an American Express card as well. And American Express have a day when they sell tickets before they go to public. And I just thought, I'll just phone up and just see if I can swap them. And they had ones that were like 5 rows away from the front. And I was like, yeah, I'll swap them, please. So that was quite cool. That was a nice thing to be able to do. So this is me and Dan was sort of like, we were thinking, what can we do that's a bit kind of different for going down? We've never done a red carpet before, so we thought we'd do it like this. So it was
you're now on a list, so you can't do it ever again. So.
It was a good idea at the time.
Banned from the BFI.
It was. I just realised, look at, it's got. Where'd you get shoes like that with soles like that? There's thick old soles on there. He must have been about. I thought he was about 5'5". He's about 6'10" there. Just saying. There we go. Oh, this got sent to me by Jay from Jay's Brick Blog. This is him with it built out in the country.
Oh, that's a nice picture.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice picture. It was really nice of him to send me those. What's Chris saying there? He says he's out in a special screening on Monday, but I heard, I heard and read good things about it. Yeah, it's a good movie. It really is, folks. I'm not going to spoil it or anything like that. But if you enjoy Lego movies and you like music, honestly, you're going to like it. The movie doesn't fall into a particular genre, and the fact that it's a Lego movie can only be a good thing.
I'm going to go to the cinema to see it when I
my
get back
God.
from Romania.
Dude,
Sorry.
honestly, yeah, you'll love it as well, especially the music side of things. My God, Nicole's actually built something I like. Nicole, tell us about this set. What your thoughts are on it.
I absolutely love it. I was surprised with the piece that I thought was a printed dome piece, a window piece, but in fact it is just a foil. But the figures are so fun. I absolutely love it. Even the faces.
Yeah, they do look good, don't they? They're really, really good, in fact. Is that section in the middle, the big printed round piece, is that really, really cool element?
I thought it's a glass window, but in fact it's just a foil. It's
Oh, it's like vinyl.
yes, a vinyl, plastic, something. Yeah.
I see. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realise that. And what were the figures like? Do you think there's something like a sort of a format that can catch on?
I hope so, because it's really they are smaller than I had anticipated, but I hope that they will be brought to other themes as well. I really like them.
Yeah, Justin has done some really cool stuff with that as well over on Brady, over on Instagram. So do check that out. Yeah, very cool picture. Thanks for sending me that in as well, Nicole.
Can we talk about the fact that the QR code goes to nothing at the moment? All those Wicked sets have QR code printed bricks in, and they are locked until the movie comes out.
Really?
They are locked. Are you
How?
sure?
Yeah, that QR code in the middle, if you go scan it, apparently it's locked until the movie comes out.
But I could swear that when I built it, that I tried it and it worked. It
Did
sent
it?
me to because I was wondering. I have no knowledge of Wicked, and I thought, okay, now there's a code. What is this code supposed to do? And I think I checked it out, and it went to the web page, and I saw clips of the movie.
Oh, because the material for it says it's supposed to like give you like music or something like that. That's supposed to be around.
We'll get it in a month then. Yeah, it's literally something like 28 days it comes out. So I think we're going to
It's just wild to me that they put that into a set and it's like not sending you to the right place. Like, don't do it then. Ah!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, even if it's just a splash page or something like that coming. Does it not even say coming soon or anything like that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just discovered that the QR codes are in the set to start with. I haven't seen anyone talk about the fact that QR codes exist.
Okay. So what's going on here? So Madlib sent me this. What's going on, Nicole?
Hilarious.
It's genius.
Well, I built browser, and I thought that I love the eyes. It's
It's so funny. You've
This
lined
is the
that up.
fun you're missing out on, Greg, by not streaming this on Twitch.
yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is pretty cool, isn't it? Nicely lined up. And then we've got the bakery here. Have you got this one? Have you got this now, Carrie?
I might do. I don't know. I haven't opened boxes in a while. There's quite a few just stacked up waiting for being opened.
Okay.
I've lost track.
Fancy a croissant now.
I don't think I do have it.
Very good. Very good. This has been sent in from Minifig Nick as well. Minifig Nick's been out there today.
Excellent, Nick.
How cool is that? That's brilliant. I love that as well. What's that? I wonder what that was for a second. What's that? Is that sausage?
Paintbrush.
Yeah, I know that now. My brain was doing funny tricks on me, Carrie. It really was.
Nice wall.
It's a nice what, Gaz?
Oh, nice wall. The top bit with the masonry bricks and then the modified plates on it.
It's a nice finish. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Very good. I love it. Honestly, the characterization of it is really good. Look at that face.
Yeah. I really like Nick's habitats. Actually, he's done quite a few.
Oh, he's done a good one like this. Look at that. That's like a slightly bigger.
Wow.
I love this.
That wall is that's a good way of doing a nice tumble down wall.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Oh, look, good witch. I love the witch's hat on that. That's very cool. Love it. We're doing a few witches tomorrow. Sanderson sisters, just saying.
Yeah.
There we go. BKM Slan really enjoys that last one as well. There's the kitchen crowbar.
Yeah.
I like that. A utensil that every kitchen should have, folks. It really is.
You guys don't have one in your kitchen?
Well, you know, draw 3 and all that. This has been sent in from Raymar as well. Came across some what looks like a very old Lego set, clutch certified.
It's made for you, Greg. Why don't you have this?
Well, you can build 11 machines. I mean, that's hours of fun there, Jake. It really is.
That's days of fun for me.
Yeah. Includes all the Lego bricks you need, ages 8 and up.
Oh,
Very
it's
cool.
I don't build 8 and up. That's too advanced. Maybe not.
No, +4. This is Dan. This is us at the film festival. That was our seat. That was. It was a pretty cool seat. That's us as well. Oh no, this is
You only had
outside.
one seat between you. Did you have to sit on each other's laps?
We did. No.
That's how you got the ticket so cheap, wasn't it? You all bought one ticket. Sat
We
on
only
each
actually
other.
bought one ticket. Yeah, we all just sat on each other.
Every 5 minutes, you have to change. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, because my
Your
legs
turn.
would go numb, guys. I couldn't help it. You know what I mean? It's like when you sit on the toilet for too long and you get up really quick and you can't because you can't move because there's no
If you're
blood in
sitting
your
on the
legs.
toilet for that long, go to the doctor.
2.5 hours later, you get up and you're like, "Jeez, I can't move," and you just collapse on the floor. Gaz, what are we looking at here?
Oh, this is. I didn't actually get the guy's name properly. Actually, this is just a couple of the builds.
It says Matt.
Yeah, it's Matt. Yeah, this is Matt's build.
It's Matt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
I
knows
know.
Matt. It's Matt.
Yeah.
Matt.
Is that-
Yeah, so this is just a couple of the builds from the one in Cardiff. I went to. I can't remember the name. But yeah, so he's in like a apocalypse style, Mad Maxi style 18 van, which I quite liked, and got like the giant turtle in the background as well. I don't know, it's like sort of a mechy type guy, so I really like the build on that as well.
Pretty cool.
There's a couple of bits and bobs.
Guys, what's going on here?
Oh, this is the Moff Gideon one I got for a reasonable price. So I put together the other day. And it's a nice little set as well. It's a nice little build with it, which is kind of the reason I wanted it actually, was the build more than the figures, which is probably scandalous to anyone who likes Star Wars. But I actually just quite like the door, the game.
Gaz likes the door.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good.
It's a
You've got some good
good
parts
door.
in there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
shut that
No
door,
door
Gaz.
handle, but you know,
Yeah.
I can fix that.
That's it. Did it come with a nice door knob?
No, I have to add one to those, but that'll be fine.
Okay. Ding dong.
Get a nice lacquer gold piece.
Exactly. I wonder who she's on the phone to.
That's a cool cardboard cutout.
Yeah, so this guy actually is really, really cool. So his table, I think he had 2 tables. I mean, who has 2 tables, guys? So he had 2 tables of all Zelda builds. But what he did, he then one of them as well, he had modified the Deku tree set using that to a 3rd version that is unofficial, but there is another version again in one of the games that's different from the 2. But his tables were a Zelda theme. I don't know why I'm doing that. But so it was like, as if Lego did produce Zelda sets, he did like different sets for them all, so all like play scale. Then he had a big binder in the middle, and you'd have like artwork for possible box designs for each of the sets he's done. It's really, really cool. Really, really nice idea. And some of them were like interactive. You could open them up and all sorts.
Was that guy? Is that the naughty chair? Was it?
No, that's Ivor, the security guard.
What's his
I
name?
feel
Ivan.
so sorry for anyone taking a photo of anything in a Lego convention, because if you're in the background and this gets sent to Greg, you're being point. You could have like,
He'd be famous.
what if like someone's boss has witnessed them that like they snuck off from work, like, and you're in the background going, "Who's that? Who's that?" You've just got someone fired, Greg.
Well, you got to be. You should be good. You should be an honest citizen. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough of that old rot. Gaz, is this the Deku tree?
Yeah, so that's the one from the 3rd version. So I think in game, it's the whole thing's submerged underwater, and it's only like the top bit that's actually above the water. But yeah, so he's like the 3rd version he's done, and he's got like instructions for every brick wall. He's got like a whole page, and like there's a whole like a Lego Zelda community as well. So like they all talk to each other and help each other out with stuff. Yeah, that's the one. I think KO. Yeah,
KO specifically likes the Wind Wacker version.
yeah,
Weaker.
yeah. But yeah, it's just a really nice idea, and I just love the fact that he's sort of taken the idea and just completely run with it. So cool.
Very, very cool. So that's a good price on that set there as well, Gaz. 25 quid.
That's a good price for that one, actually.
Yeah, that's not a bad price at all.
Oh yeah, that's the that's the binder there, and you can see he's got like a mock-up box as well in the background with some artwork on. But it's like it's really, really well thought out, and I really like the idea of doing it that way because it just gives people something to look at, and maybe just encourage them then to think, you know, this guy's done this, so maybe I can go back and do something. So really, really cool.
Very cool indeed. Oh, blimey, what we got going on here? This
was really cool. So there's like a
wow,
HAT sort of steampunk style, but with
steampunk
hat on, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And he had like a
Matt James. We've seen his whole name now.
It's Matt.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Is that Cringer? Battle Cat?
Yeah, it's like a
He-Man
version of Cringer, which is really cool. That's the one.
Oh, I like that. What's all that about?
Steam Squadron.
Well, they got, was it red chicken or was that? What's all that about?
Yeah, it's a red chicken. Don't say that and go to Wales, will you?
I'm banned from Cardiff. Don't worry about that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly right.
Did you see Cool Hand Luke? He was in the chat earlier on as well. He did a live stream from there. He got off the station. He was working there. I think he was. I don't know what he was doing, volunteering. And so he's walking around. He's like, oh, hello everyone. How you doing? Cool Hand Luke here. Yes, it's a crack of dawn here. It was still dark. It was that early. And he's walking around, and there was some geezer like shouting all sorts of things. He was right there, and he's like, oh yeah, that's the Cardiff, weirdo sort of thing. But I found it quite entertaining. I was like watching that early in the morning. I was like, this is nuts. Honestly, yeah, check it out. But he was there. We could have met him and all sorts of things.
Probably did. Just when you meet people and those things after a while, it's just like they maybe introduce themselves with their real name. You're like, oh, okay, you've got no clue. It's like,
oh yeah, Cool Hand Luke. Anyway, guys, do tell me what this is. Do tell us for people
it's
that don't know. It's not a
flag. It's the Welsh flag.
It is the Welsh
proper Welsh flag as well, not this.
Oh, the proper. What's that? What is there another Welsh flag then?
Well, it's because it's meant to be part of the Union Jack as well, isn't it? Supposedly, and it's like can't see it myself.
Yeah, okay.
Never mind.
Interesting. That's it. That's intriguing. No, guys, what's this? Some sort of steampunk Star Trek thing?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, steampunk version of the Enterprise.
Cool. Right, we named what it was. Move on.
Yeah.
that is the last one. That is the last Lego picture of the week. Wow, we done some really cool stuff this week as well, from Brickmania fairs to fairs at Cardiff as well, and the affairs going on in the middle of London too. It was a really cool week for pictures. Thank you so much, Minifig Nick. Honestly, that is very, very cool indeed. Don't forget, folks, please do send them over to me any time of the week. LondonBridgeBricks@gmail.com. Isn't that right, Nicole? Yes! Or of course you can send them over to me, DM me over on Instagram. Isn't that right, Nicole? Yes! So anyway, folks, as always, thank you so much. I really
that's a weird German accent you were trying to do there.
It is. I know, it's very exciting, but not as exciting.
It's the closest Gregors has ever got to a German accent.
Indeed. And on that note, for the pictures anyway, folks, it is, I'm afraid, I'll be the same. So then, we're not doing bad too bad. We're not doing too bad.
You're already over the 3 hours.
We are over the 3 hours, which is now we're at the point, folks. Then, if anyone's not giving the stream a thumbs up, please give the stream a thumbs up. Don't forget, you can check everybody who's here tonight. All the details are down in the description below. And if you'd be kind enough, please, if you cast your votes on the survey, if you haven't done so already. So let's go around the panel and try not to damage the mic too much. Nicole, let's see. What are you up to? Any other than sort of tuning in tomorrow to watch the stream? Are you going to be up to much this weekend?
Well, definitely watching you. But other than that, I'm going to join Fat Blondie Sunday evening. And then I'm going to stream on Twitch.
Nice. When are you streaming on Twitch?
And that I can't say now, because theoretically, exactly at the time when you are streaming tomorrow and next Wednesday. So
Well, it's a different platform anyway. So
yeah. And you are streaming 12 hours. It's hard not to stream if I want to stream on Saturday. So
well, yeah, but mine's basically I've never streamed for that long, so I'm just sort of thinking, right, let's try that. Next stop will be 16 hours, and then maybe a 24-hour one day. Who knows?
Nicole, when you get tired, right, are you going to just set your phone up and put those eyes on that little tile, just watching them so you can go and have a lie down?
I think that would be cool. I think that'd be fun. Still good fun. Jake, been great having you back on again tonight. Are you going to be doing any streaming over the weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to be hanging out with you tomorrow at some point, most likely, just to make sure you're awake, keep everyone sort of, active and making sure you're eating your beans. You got to make sure you eat your beans.
Oh, yeah, got to be doing that. You can be my producer on the bean cat. You can be my bean man if you want. You've heard of bin men, but what about a bean man? So every 2 beans every 2 hours on Saturday. I think that works. I think that works. So I was just trying to think. I met someone the other day. He says he only drinks coffee on days that begin with T. Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday. But otherwise, other than hanging with me, look at the computations on his face. Other than hanging out with me, are you going to be doing a stream on Sunday? You stream on Sundays, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna either be streaming tomorrow night or Sunday night. We're not gonna be doing a Lego stream though, because the amount of money that I raised on my channel for the Stand Up to Cancer streams, I owe the community a VR horror game. So some point this weekend, I will be playing the VR version of Five Nights at Freddy's, which I have never played as a game full stop, let alone in VR. So if you want to see me potentially scream, shout, swear, and maybe poop myself, that's where I'll be. Good stuff. There will be. Sorry, I just found myself reading the chat then. Very, very cool indeed. It's going to be an intriguing stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's a VR. So, are you? Is there going to be anyone in the room with you while you're wearing that? No, just me and the virtual reality. I don't think I trust anyone else to be in the room with me, because I can't. When you're in a VR game, you can't see the people around you. You don't get the pass through. So I don't think I trust other people around me when I'm stuck in a virtual reality world. Yeah, not playing a horror game at least, anyway. No, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I was playing table tennis the other day with that, and I just ended up smashing a room up. To be honest. I like, if you didn't know how to VR set, or you think I was blind drunk or something. Have you played the Lego game on that yet? Sorry, Ian?
Just saying, you are a bit of a sore loser, aren't you? So I could imagine after Game of Thrones, you're smashing the room up.
Bad sore loser, yeah. But yeah, it's intriguing. All right, Jake. Well, I'm looking for to see. What time are you thinking of joining tomorrow, Jake? Just out of curiosity. No rush. No, anything like that. Honestly, I have no idea. I've got some things I've got to sort out tomorrow, but at some point. At some point. Yeah, whenever. I'm just popping randomly. Cause chaos, leave. Lauren's going to be there from the start. I think she's all in. She's in for a 12-hour ride with us. It's going to be super exciting. Can't wait for that. Anyway, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Who builds Lego at 7 o'clock in the morning? I think she will tomorrow. Anyway, so who have we heard from? We've heard from Nicole and her mandrakes. We've heard from Jake and his Oculus things that he puts on his head. There we are. There's the balloons. Gaz, what are you going to be up to this weekend? What are you up to on tomorrow and maybe Monday and Wednesday, if you could be bothered? Are you going to be doing anything?
Yeah, so I might build a museum over the weekend, I think. I've got a backup as well, just in case I do finish.
Just in case, what? In case you finish?
Well, yeah, in case I finish. I've got a hidden side set. I've got the shrimp boat.
Yeah.
So
What is it? The shrimp shank shot?
No, the boat. The wrecked shrimp boat.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a shrimp.
Set 70419. So that's just in case. Then building the X Jet on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got that half price. I still couldn't believe there's only 350 pieces in it. I was like, bloody hell, it's 50 quid. It was like £30 off, which is about 40%. And I was like, blimey, that's still expensive. Like, why was that set so flipping expensive? Unbelievable.
I don't know.
Yeah, rest in peace. Hidden Side, such a good theme. Really, really good theme. Lauren's fixed part of her costume as well. And 7 o'clock, she's going to be wearing some crazy costume. I can't wait. Honestly, that's going to be funny. It's going to be good fun as well. I don't even know what Lauren's building. Lauren, what are you building tomorrow?
Did she say anything? She said.
Did she say what she was building?
She did say. I think she might have mentioned.
Because I know when Roger's joined us, he's building the Hocus Pocus house. I don't know what Lauren's doing. Lauren will finish it, no doubt. Anyway, she's a quick builder.
She's fine.
Okay, yeah. Good stuff. All right, guys, looking forward to that. Wednesday, Are you back Wednesday, guys?
Yes, there'll be mock heads on Wednesday, and I can't think who I've got on Wednesday.
It's us.
Yeah. Yeah, have the boards.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Greg.
They're sat right there.
Honestly, it's going to be a prelude. It's going to be a prelude. Yeah, exactly. How many coral reefs? So, actually, can I put in a question for the show? Can I ask a question?
I probably won't remember because I can't remember what I did 10 minutes ago. So
how many conventions has the coral reef been to? That's what I want to know.
7.
But I'm looking forward to seeing the new one. Sorry.
No,
I'm super excited to see it because can we send you questions, guys, for these?
Yeah, it's always
I like to see him drilled. Do you know what I mean? Especially Carrie, the producer.
Ian, no.
Do I get paid to be the producer?
Do you get what?
Do I get paid now? I'm called the producer.
You get an extra point. You get a positive point on your score of the floor.
Wait, sorry, we're playing for points?
Yeah,
We're always playing for points.
they're always paying for
Oh
points.
no!
Gash got a big bat set. Is that the Batmobile?
No, I think it's the bat box.
The bat box?
Yeah.
Oh, the light box, or whatever they call it, the dark box.
The shadow box, I want to say.
Shadow box, yeah. Sorry, I'm running out of
much...
different types of boxes, and I'm trying not to say rude ones. All right, good stuff.
It'd be cool Wednesday.
God, I nearly said it then. The bat box. All right, good stuff. The bat box. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be well exciting because I always think Batman, Harry Potter, and all them sort of things. They do verge on good kind of Halloween-esque sort of films. I wonder what she'll be wearing. So Carrie in Ian. Sorry, no, I mean that is a costume. She's going to be wearing a costume tomorrow at like 7 o'clock in the morning, putting on a costume. Do a live stream.
What
can I say? So Carrie and Ian are going to be on with Gaz on Wednesday. Please do tune in for that, folks. I love these three. I really do. Well, maybe 2 of them at least anyway. And I'll let you make up which one. I'm only kidding.
I'm sat here.
I know. Oh, yeah, Gaz is still on. Sorry. Gaz, I'm really looking forward to that. So, and that on what? Please tell us again, what time do you kick off?
8 o'clock. And which is...
3 p.m.
Yeah.
3 p.m. But don't forget, folks. No, Gaz. Whoa. Yeah, the clocks change on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. It's going to be. So it's like 500 miles to walk or something like that. But no. Well, basically, it'll be 8 o'clock UK time, and it will be 4 p.m. EST. I think I don't know whatever it is. EDT. EDT. We're not BST anymore. We'll go over to GMT, yeah.
Oh, I've got to change 3 more things.
Oh, yes, that's all sorts of things. Yeah, so make sure you put the stream at the right time. God knows what it does to Australia time. I think they go back another hour, so it'd be 11 hours difference between us.
I think they go forward. I think, don't they?
Do they?
Also depends on where you are. Some places in Australia don't do daylight savings.
As long as you know your time zone you're streaming in, people can Google. Don't worry.
Yeah, 100%.
Somewhere in Australia as well, it's half an hour, isn't there, as well? It's like
there's a half-hour one just to confuse
They're
everything.
bloody awkward down there, aren't they? Jesus Christ.
They are, though, aren't they? I mean, who does a half hour, for the love of God, honestly?
That's just bad time. Like, why do you even have time at this point? There's
no.
I like to know New Zealand. New Zealand has like a little island that's not near to it. And it has the only time zone in the world that is 45 minutes past the hour. Why? Just round to the nearest hour. That's what you should be doing there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
At that point, you genuinely give up as time as a concept. You just do it by like the amount of light there is.
It is weird, isn't it? The time zone thing can be absolutely bomboozling. It really can be. Anyway, good stuff. I'm really looking forward. I always look forward to your streams on a Wednesday, guys. Obviously, of course, always look forward to the BrickBods streaming on a Sunday. You guys are streaming on Sunday, aren't you?
We are. I think we're going to be doing a tier list.
Oh, no, not a tier list.
Yeah,
Love a tier list. Honestly.
Well, we're away, so we tend to do tier lists.
Oh, no, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be on Sunday?
So we're going up to Ian's parents tomorrow, and we'll be going to Sheffield, the Sheffield Brick Festival or something.
No, it's not.
Brickfest. It's a Brickfest, I think.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully we'll see. We're off to see Brickapix, essentially.
Oh.
Big hug from me.
She hasn't tidied up her Lego room, apparently, at all yet.
That's okay. We'll be seeing her at the show. I don't think she's going to make us go in her Lego room.
No.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. We'll do give her a love. We miss her loads, actually. Good stuff. All right. Well, tonight's survey, folks, and thank you everybody who voted as well tonight. Nearly 80 votes on that. Asking the question, when it comes to botanical gardens, which is your favourite? Top of the pops was Ideas, the Botanical Gardens. People like that one. 42%. Friends came second, actually, with 28%. A huge swing for second place there. All three, 15%. Very, very cool. And the original Ideas fan submission and got a very highly 13%. All good stuff there, but people were definitely liking the Lego Ideas set. And you know what? Friends gets a very good shout as well. I just want to say thank you as well for Andrew for being on earlier on as well. And of course, Lady McBrick. Thank you for being on, Nicole. Nice, great to see you as well, Jake. Gaz, wonderful to see you. The BrickBods, awesome to see you guys. Carrie, I know we've gone over a little bit, but at least we've kept it under the 3.5 hours this week, which is good. Don't forget, folks, on Wednesday. Shall I try and extend it out a little bit? Don't forget, on Wednesday, folks, Gaz is going to be streaming over on his channel. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, where I'm going to be building the Sanderson Sisters Lego Disney set from Hocus Pocus. Looking forward to that. That kicks off at 12 p.m. UK time. That's 7 a.m. EDT time. That's 10 p.m. AED time. If you're wondering where the hell that is, that's Melbourne, Australia. And then on Monday, I'm back again with Gaz building the X-Jet. That's going to be kicking off at 8 p.m. UK time, which will be 4 p.m. EDT time. And I've got no idea what that is in Australian time. That's going to be...
It's going to be a time at a place. If you turn on your YouTube, you might find it.
Yeah. If you turn on the YouTube, the chances are I might be there. I can't wait for tomorrow, folks. It's going to be a jolly exciting one. And will Greg finish this set tomorrow? What do we reckon, folks? So Ian's saying straight away, he's made up his mind. Carrie, am I going to finish it tomorrow?
If you stream for 12 hours, no. If you stream for 25, then maybe.
25? Okay, 25, maybe. But then I get an extra hour, don't I? Because the clocks go back. Yeah. Ooh, what does that do? It's like, oh my God, I can't compute it. Guys, do you reckon I'm going to finish it?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, hopefully. I'm not going over 12 hours, put it that way. What about you, Jake? I mean, Jake, this would probably take a matter of weeks, probably, based on.
Hey, I know how to make good quality long form content. No one can make longer form content than I can.
You are, you are like the duck bricks of the Twitch community. You really are. I'd say. He's always walking backwards as well. Strange. So was that was a yay or a nay?
No, I don't think you'll finish it.
You
I
don't
think
think
you'll
I
get
will?
close to finishing it. You'll get into the last bag, but that will be in like hour 11, and you'll get distracted because you'll be like, oh, I've got to say goodbye to this, and I've got to figure that out, and oh, I forgot that I said a joke earlier that I want to reference back, and that's it. You'll be gone.
Right. Okay, all right. We're just going over the 3 hours 30 seconds. We've got to keep it in 3 hours 30 if we can. Nicole, is it a yay or a nay?
Yes, I have confidence in you.
Yes,
No
Nicole says yes. There we go. The confidence. Yeah, exactly. In future, if I'm feeling a bit down, I'll just put the last part of this stream on.
The only thing
anyway.
I'm confident about is the fact that for once Greg has actually managed to get this far in, and we still aren't on the intros.
Exactly. Exactly. What have you been up to this week, Jake? Slugbiker says you will finish it eventually. The confidence, says Bright Switch Bricks. No chance, says Polar Bricks. And
we're over 3 hours and 30 minutes.
I know. And on that bombshell, I just want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight, especially the Brick Bods, Gaz, Jake Stars, Ladybug Brick, Andrew, of course, who I've mentioned before, but I'm just sort of stringing it out a bit just to wind carry up. But of course, London Calling wouldn't be London Calling to go face. Wouldn't be London Calling without you lovely lot out there as well. The likes, of course, Shy Time is my time, Matt Mellish, Stud City, Preston Builds, Our Toy World, 2K Foles. Blimey, that's half of land out there tonight. Who did we have out there? BKM Sled, Dave Cartledge, King Oldendorf, Lego Team B, and last, but certainly by no means least, of course, we had Planet Tech. Have a wonderful weekend, folks. I will see you in about 13 hours for the Lego Disney Hocus Pocus. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you soon. Love you loads. Bye for now. Bye.
Lego
is a wonderful thing, and each and every one of you out there. I had her. I got her. Take care, everyone. I love you loads. Mwah.